Coffee conversations, steam rising in the air. Words like whispers, drifting on a breeze. Thank you to my angels who bring me to my knees. To all my angels, I'm raising my cup. For every time you caught me when I almost gave up. To all my angels, you're my sunlight above. This is my thank you. My thank you with you hold me still through storms and shadows. You're my steady will. Your laughter's my anthem. Your touch my refrain. Thank you to my angels for dancing through my rain. Haloed in kindness, your glow never fades. Through the dark of the night, you've lit my way. Angels in disguise, or maybe not at all. You're the ones who answer when my spirit calls. To all my angels, I'm raising my cup. For every time you caught me when I almost gave up. To all my angels, you're my sunlight above. This is my thank you. My thank you with love. Charlie sending love through the morning light. Coffee's growing cold, but your warmth feels right. To all my angels, near and far away, thank you forever. That's all I can say.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Also, good morning, everybody, on this Wellness Wednesday. Also, this is your med check reminder. Please take your medications. Don't be like me and forget those bitches with your ADHD. So I was catching up yesterday on some shit, and I watched your Live Watcher, and then I watched, I didn't know all that was going down, I guess, because I missed it over the weekend or some shit. Like, if you miss like one or two live streams, you done missed all kind of shit, right? So I missed some shit. I was like, fuck, what the fuck is going on? I don't even know what the fuck's going on, bro. But when I was watching yours, I kind of got the gist of it. And Watcher has never changed. She's always been the same. And she's never not supported the people that she likes. And she doesn't choose sides. Like, if she likes two people, she keeps it fucking separate. Like, the fuck. That's what you're supposed to do. Which is crazy. I don't know why you were the one that was singled out, because a lot of people do that. I like MRE. I wasn't singled out. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who like all parties involved and don't want to be in their mess because they had a beef that happened 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago that we know nothing about, so we ain't getting involved in it. You know what I'm saying? I like MRE. I like all the people. And the only reason I even knew about Sug and his channel and some of these other people was because of Watcher sharing them out and talking about them and giving them their big their one-uppers. You know what I'm saying? Because I had no idea who he was. You know what I'm saying? Until Watcher started going up. I was like, oh, let me go over here and see who this person is. Same thing. I didn't know who Eric Foss was. And then I saw him up on Watchers Panel when I got back from my vacation. And then I was like, oh, let me go see. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the community can say that. Watcher, I think you're just too damn nice, girl. You know what I'm saying? I think you're just too damn nice, and people can't handle it, and you try to, be cordial and kind to everybody. And I don't know why you got to have a different set of rules than everybody else. I don't get it. I go where the fuck I want to. Ain't nobody gonna tell me where the fuck I can and cannot go. If you don't pay my motherfucking internet bill or sleep in the bed with me, you ain't gonna tell me what the fuck to do. And I know Watcher feels the same fucking way. Like, and she ain't never sugarcoated shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all think y'all can run over here just because you ain't gonna be able to run over her. I'm going to say no. But how can you say in one breath that you love a person, next breath, and then you change up, you flip and you flop and you do all this? Like, if they themselves haven't changed, if they themselves they can feel the way they're supposed to feel, they're like, everybody's allowed to have their opinion on stuff, right? And their feeling. Like, if Watcher felt it was fucked up and y'all were being used, and she felt that way, that didn't mean that she didn't like you anymore. That didn't mean that she was talking shit on you. She just didn't like the shit. What up, Remy? And like, if you took it that way and then you jumped off the porch unneededly, you fucking jumped too soon. See, sometimes that's what happens. What up, Candy Cane? I'm gonna say this. A motherfucker have one-time Watcher, even if I cared about him, to disrespect me, and I know that you put up with some shit behind the scenes, and I'd be like, fuck you and the horse you rode in on, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be cordial, but that don't mean I like you. There's very few people I do like, and they know who the fuck they is. What up, Tata? And you can always tell, I say this, you can tell the ones I really do like. They can tell. And the ones that I don't like, you'll know. If I don't care for a person, but I can be cordial with them, it's always going to be surface level cordial, if that makes sense. What up, Racing? Like, I can do that. I know other people can do that. I didn't see last night what had happened, Watcher. I took, after I got off your live and I watched yours and whatnot, I ended up rewatching yours like twice, because when I came in, I had missed the first half, and I really needed to get more of an understanding of what was going on, because I had no idea any of that had happened. I don't know about anybody else, but sometimes I miss shit, and then I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I missed all that. At least I admit to it. I admit, you know what I'm saying, that I had missed all that. What up, Classic Cult? So I had to go back and figure out what the fuck was going on. I will say that I do not like it, and this is just a personal thing for me, when men use abusive language towards women, and like, you was just their best friend 2 days ago, and then all of a sudden now you're the worst piece of shit that ever walked the face of the planet. I don't like that shit. Like, that feels fake as fuck to me. Like, you didn't like them in the first place. So you can't pretend you really, really like somebody, then 2 days later you don't like it. That's not the way it works. Unless they physically done something to you, then I can understand that. But for somebody saying an opinion of, I don't like such and such, I don't think this is cool, blah, 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 that don't mean that they're against you. That means they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I don't like. That don't mean it makes me not like the person. I don't know. What up, G2K? But yeah, no, I missed a lot of that shit watcher when that shit went down. I did. What up, shaker, 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 shaker? How you doing, beautiful? I missed a lot of that shit. So I didn't know when I heard about the upsetness and all that shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Happy Hump Day shit show. Humpity hump hump hump. Yeah, I didn't know half that shit was going on. What up, VA Sagittarius? How you doing, beautiful? I didn't know half of anything that was going on during any of that shit. I was so lost, so confused. But it's also because I've been visiting like different places. You know what I'm saying? Like last night I was over there with Beast Mode and he was playing poker. I would have joined in, but by the time I realized he was live, it was getting to that point in the poker game where the blinds are too high. And so I was like, shit, I'll just sit over here and chill for a little while. What up, Miss Catherine? So Beast Mode said he's gonna start back doing his poker streams, y'all. For those who like poker. Just saying. He's gonna start back. For anybody in my crowd that likes to play Texas Hold'em poker. He's gonna start back playing. We're gonna start back over there playing Texas Hold'em poker during the week, and then we got Arky on Monday. So it's gonna be like a thing where we'll be able to have places where we can go play some poker and just chill and have a good old time. You know what I mean? Uh, there was some stuff G2K that I'm pretty sure you missed out on. Over in the Mob 2 genre, Watcher had some drama go down over there. I know you don't go over there. I know a lot of my people don't. They be like, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. But I do have some people in my crew that do go over there. You know, to get a breakdown of it, you could watch Watchers live from yesterday that she did, and she breaks it down pretty fucking simply put. And then you know, Eric had his input, and then I don't know what the fuck happened over. I ain't really been watching. I don't watch that one channel that y'all be talking about too much. I'm subscribed, but they always go on so late. I'm usually busy trying to support somebody, or I'm in bed, to tell you the truth. That's the reason I don't watch them. It's not because I'm not supportive. It's just I'm in bed. You know what I mean? A lot of those people go live like really, really late at night, and y'all know my bitch ass be asleep. So I miss a lot of that. I don't even know where it started. I know about where it started. I get it because they let JT up on the panel and shit like that. So I understand, but like I don't know what all's going on with that. And what I don't like is that with this outside shit, it's causing people who have been friends for 3 to 4 years to fight. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. Because you don't really know if that person has ill intent for you or not, but you've been knowing the other person for 3 to 4 years. So you know their intent. You know? Like there ain't shit nobody could ever tell me about Just Blaze. I know Just Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Been knowing for years. Shaker Shaker, been knowing her for quite a few years. You know what I'm saying? It it's like when you've been knowing somebody for years, you kind of know them, you know? I don't even know. Racing, I think me and you, I think we just be missing all the bullshit. Racing, I think me and you just be missing all the bullshit. We don't even know half the time who's coming, who's going, who's fighting, who's cool, who's not cool. We just be like, oh shit, what happened? We miss everything, don't we, Racing? I swear to God, we be missing every fucking thing. We don't even be knowing. We be like, shit, we need somebody to start a share thing for us, Racing, so we know what the fuck's going on half the damn time. We'd be like, what the fuck, bro? Everybody was just cool 2 days ago. We need need like we need a thing to where we need a news reporter that lets us know when shit's going down, racing. Because we be missing it. We'd be lost in the sauce. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what happened. Oh, I'll be lost in the sauce half the fucking time, but I try. You know what I'm saying? But when you support as many people as I do, right? There are going to be times that I miss certain things because I'm trying to support like 50,000 different channels at one time. So sometimes I'm in my beef sector home. Sometimes I'm over in the Mo 3 sector. Sometimes I'm in the hell sector. Sometimes I'm in the drama sector. Sometimes I'm in the trash talk sector. Sometimes I'm, I'm a little bit everywhere. What up? What up? What up, Mr. Brian LG? Hey, Miss Carmela. Oh, and so I try to keep up with everything, but it's like if you're not at every single live stream and you miss like one fucking live stream, you missed everything that went down. And then it goes from there on from different chats to different lives. And if you miss just one of those lives, you missed everything that fucking went down. You know what I'm saying? And I swear to God, that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel, is that I keep missing fucking everything. I miss one fucking live or two fucking lives, and I'm like, I'm lost in the sauce. Yep, that's 100% facts, G2K. That's 100% facts. I'm going to say this. He's not going to give you any more new info than you already have, and then he's going to trash talk the shit out of you. I mean, it just is what it is. It's a game. It's a game for him. But do you, boo-boo? I'm going to stay the fuck out of it. You can go play with the devil if you want to. I ain't. Jesus taught me to not do that shit. He taught me to set the fuck down and shut the fuck up sometimes. He taught me there are some people you don't play no games with. You don't fucking talk to them. You don't deal with them. It's like, that person's a snake and you're going to play with that snake to bite you. Well, see, I got enough sense not to go play with that fucking snake. And if I notice a person is a snake from the very beginning, I'll take a hands-off approach. I'll watch them in their environments, right? And while they in their little what do you call that? Their little cage, but I ain't going to play with them. I ain't going to play with them. I ain't playing with the snakes. What up, Miss Raditha? So like I may know like I may know somebody's snake, but that don't mean I'm gonna go play with them. I'll watch them in their environment. I'll watch them from a distance, but I will never be close to them. They will never have any personal information on me. Me and that person will never be like behind the scenes together. Once I notice somebody's that, I just keep my distance because I don't play with snakes because snakes bite. And I don't want to get bit. I can't wait to hear Watcher's new song, neither, y'all. Yeah, Miss Raditha, we were given enough sense to know not to do that. We can watch them from afar in their little, their little cage. They got their little aquarium or whatnot and go, oh, look how cute. It's in there in its little aquarium. But I ain't going to stick my hand in there. You still got Lazy Jedi's picture up there.
Oh, shit. Hang on. I'll change it real quick. Hang on.
That's kind of funny.
Is that better?
Yeah, no.
Oh, shit. Wrong one. My bad. I'll change it. Hang on. Is that better? There's some nips for you, Watcher. Okay. I quit screwing around.
Oh, thank you, Shar Betty, for letting me know, because I'll cuss his ass out again. Thank you, beautiful.
Here's the thing I don't understand. I don't get why people continually surround themselves with this guy. I don't get it. Like one thing, well, I guess not all of us know. One thing 98% of us know is that he's a snake.
He's never gonna change.
He's
It's
never
like-
going to change. He's never going to change.
Why play? Because we know a lot of snakes on here, right? We know Wired is a snake. We know that person is a snake. We know other people, right? Why do you want to stick your hand in a snake's cage when it's hungry, when you know it's gonna bite?
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's that. I guess, putting it like that, I guess there's that chance that, well, I guess I got to ask this question. Can we see inside this? Can we see inside the snake cage before we stick our hand in it? Because if we can't, there is a chance that that snake's not poisonous and is not going to bite us. But you know what I mean?
And before.
But if
so-
we know, like some people, we know they're biters. There's some people we know are like venomous snakes. You get what I'm saying?
Our poisonous pieces of shit. Yeah, I get
Yeah. And so why would you play with those poisonous species? Now sometimes
Exactly.
you don't know and you accidentally get bit, and that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You learn from the first time, you don't do it again.
What's up, Rennie?
But when you
But once
know
you
a
get
person is one, why keep doing it? It's like I'm just gonna keep sticking my hand in there.
Right. It's insanity. It's insanity or stupidity. I don't
looking for different results.
there's a thin line between the two of them. And like I don't need to take my chance on being bit by a snake when I know there's been so many other people that have stuck their hands in that same cage and gotten bit by that snake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass. That's a hard pass for me on sticking my hand in that cage. Number one, I don't like snakes. In my real life, I hate snakes. They scare the shit out of me. So I'm not even going to be around that fucking cage to begin with, let alone stick my hand in that son of a bitch. Now, I would like to stick my hands somewhere else. You know what I mean? With that particular person. I'm just saying. Because I know one thing. I'm a firm believer in karma, and karma is a bitch. That's why I always keep her on my right side and on my left side.
Mhm. Same.
And I know that everything somebody puts out there in the universe, they're gonna get it back because karma never forgets. She might take a while to catch up to you, but when she does, I'd love to be a fly on the wall when karma catches up with this boy. Yeah, boy. He's a boy. He's a boy child, is what he is.
That's the problem we have is we have a lot of these man children running around here. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to be real men. And they like to say that others aren't because of their sexuality or whatever. But I'm like, but they're more of a man than you'll ever thought about being. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Zaddy Scotto is more of a man than a lot of these dudes who act like they would put him down because of what his who he is. But I'm like, he's a fucking real man. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this particular person that we're not speaking about, that we're speaking of, the only thing that makes him a man is his age. That's it.
But he
Nothing
showed
else about him.
neither.
Oh yeah, and nothing else about him. I mean, in the eyes of the law, he's a man. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by his age. That's the only thing that makes him a man. Other than that, he's a boob. He's a boob tit.
That's where he goes after women.
That's exactly why he goes after women like he does.
Do you know that's
Because he
crazy?
feels like he's got this power and control over them.
We can equate that to Wired, JT, a lot of other dudes on here. It's kind of crazy when you start seeing this pattern. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn. But what up? I didn't get to say hey to Gamecock Genie when you came in. Smooth Carter. How you doing, Smooth Carter?
My little brother's here. Remy's in the house.
My
too.
Remy. Oh, yeah. My Remy came in earlier. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Well, I
My
wasn't here,
tie-tie.
so it doesn't count.
But Wired thinks he's going to go now run around and talk some shit. Okay. Let me find out what the fuck you say, and I'll combat the fuck out of it, and I will cuss you out again, little boy, because that's what you is. You ain't no grown man. You don't act like one. You're an abusive piece of shit who likes to take advantage of women. So fuck you and the horse you rode in on, and I don't give a fuck. I'll keep on your neck. I will put my foot so far up your ass that you can taste my toes for breakfast, bitch.
Damn.
with
I'm reeling you back onto the porch, Charlie. I'm reeling you back onto the porch right now.
You
right?
know he pisses me off. He pisses me
I
off.
know, I get it. I get it. I get it. You know, and I know there's people that I know there's a lot of people that's gonna head over to his show he's gonna be doing whenever the hell he's gonna be. I'm not gonna be there. I don't entertain that shit. Like I know
a lot of goofy motherfuckers.
a lot of goofy motherfuckers and I don't entertain them.
Well, all I ask is if anybody does clips, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, you
clip
know,
the best
Scotto will be,
parts for me.
you know, Daddy will be all over that shit.
Yeah, that's all I need is the best clips. I don't need nothing else. I'm not even going to be, I'm probably not going to watch it because I'm going to forget all about it. Y'all know how my ADHD is. And unless somebody shares it to me and says, hey, you need to get over here and see this, I'm probably not even going to pay attention to it because I don't want to give him a click and a view. In fact, I wish we could do a watch party where he only gets one view.
I mean,
that's just my personal opinion.
You know, I mean,
I don't like giving people clicks and views who don't deserve it.
Yeah, me neither. And like, especially when it's like, here's the thing, you guys. Anybody that's gonna go watch this shit that he's gonna put up there, just remember this, okay? This happened over a week ago already. It's going on 2 weeks now, and it's been almost another week after that he's gonna be doing this shit. So why 3 weeks? I don't know, but that's about what it's gonna come out to be. So just remember, there's a lot of shit you can manipulate. There's a lot of shit. If you want to know the real truth, just go watch this particular live stream that that he's going to be talking about on your own, form your own fucking opinion, whether you agree or not. Just do your own fucking research. Is that what is what
all this time
he's at?
And
He's yeah, like my wife just said, he's had all this time to edit and make a say or do whatever the hell he wants, and he's really good when it comes to technology in that department.
I'm gonna say this: it didn't take me but one day when I found out about it to show the truth. The very next morning. So why is it taking you 2 weeks to come say what you got to say when you should have said it that very next day? It shouldn't have been no 2 weeks. That right there proves a point in itself. Like you ain't got to say nothing else. Why is it taking you 2 weeks when it literally took me one day?
Exactly.
I mean, reality. Let's do a reality check here, guys. I mean, for real.
Reality check is that motherfucker needs to go get a fucking life, and he needs to stop telling people I got 5 years left to live and trying to make people feel sorry for him, and then acting like an asshole, disrespecting women, putting women down. Fuck him. And you know, I swear to God, because I'm gonna say this: I cannot stand someone who uses abusive language and sits there will tell somebody like, here's the thing, and I've been saying this since the beginning, so I'm going to keep reiterating. He's the type of person that would, if let's say Gamecock G, I'm just using her because she's in the chat, right, as an example. Let's say he liked her for whatever reason, was trying to hit on her, all these other things. If she turned him down or anything, he'd be the first one. Well, I didn't want your fat ass anyway. Or say, well, I'm thinking about killing myself. You know what I'm saying? Taking myself out to make you feel bad for him to do that kind of shit. Like he's that type of person. That's abusive as fuck. Like I cannot stand that shit.
And I'm not the type of person to wish death upon anybody, but I'm just saying, if he's going around saying he's got 5 years to live, I just think that we should introduce him to Megan so she can take him back to the future and speed that 5 years up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And Raditha, you're not missing much. You're really not missing much. And Gamecock Jenny, get on his ass. For real. That's what that's what he needs. That's why he has such a problem with Charlie, is because Charlie doesn't deal with his shit. He needs more strong women that don't give a shit what he says and are not afraid to speak the truth about him and just put the shit out there. That's what I'm saying. I'm not encouraging anybody to do that. I'm just saying that's what, if I didn't have a penis and I had a vagina, I probably would. I'm just saying. because the way things have gone over the last week and a half, almost 2 weeks now, is anybody else that was involved, apologies have been issued, accepted, and shit from what I understand, most everybody that was involved in the situation in the first place. So, like,
One that's not is him.
the only one that's not is him. Kind of weird, if you ask me. So, I'm just saying, I mean, it's old news. It's shouldn't even have been blown up like it was in the first
We're all
place.
moving on, so he needs to just go somewhere else.
Ooh, damn, Remy, that's fucking hardcore right there, bro. Remy says, men who drive like hell will likely end up there, by a philosopher, probably. That's
I love the
crazy,
way he
Remy.
says a philosopher, probably. You don't want to know him, Miss Radita. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my
he's
son.
no, not talking about your son. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
Wired.
The philosopher, probably my
Yeah.
son.
Oh yeah, that would be your son. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Remy, we can put at the end of that a philosopher, probably G2K son.
The game,
Yeah.
the game,
The game. Yeah,
the game.
he's such a smart
Yeah.
young man, though, for real. I'm gonna say this right now. One of the things that I found wrong about that stream the other night was anybody disrespecting him or coming at him in a disrespectful manner. I don't care if he's 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. He could be 30. I don't give a damn. Because this is why I'm supposed to say this. You're the content creator that they're coming up on the panel. They should respect you and your children. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like your child was talking to somebody, even though he's not a child, he's a grown-up. I still consider him a child.
He's
Right.
still my child.
Yeah, that's what I'm
When
saying.
he's 40 and I'm 70, he will still be my child.
Yeah.
I will
Shouldn't have
protect him
came
like
at
the day he
him.
came out of my wife's vagina.
What up, Susie
Just like
Wolfa?
You know what I
But-
mean? Like, for real.
Should not have been spoken to in a disrespectful manner whatsoever. If
No.
you're talking about you don't want to disrespect her, blah, 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 this, and you're preaching about something, didn't you just do the same thing? Even if your child is grown, you're disrespecting somebody's child.
I mean,
You see what I'm saying? Like, and they're not even being disrespectful to you. They're talking in a respectful manner. You don't just do that. You don't, like, that's just wrong. Cutting him off when he's trying to speak, that's just fucked up. And I heard Sugar Glider. I was like, shit, she about to jump off the porch. She's about to have a Charlie moment. She's about to have a Charlie moment.
That's right.
Sugar
just
Glider,
like,
I felt it in your spirit, child, that you was supposed to have a Charlie moment.
did you hear? Did
Yeah.
you just hear her?
What?
Well, I'm not going to mention his name, but there was somebody else that night that disrespected my son too, as well, and I'm not happy about that guy either. You know what I mean? And like we had an incident back about 4 months ago, okay? And I'm not going to put his name because I love this guy, and he's one of my best friends on here, and there ain't nothing in the world I wouldn't do for him. But he said he's called my son stupid, basically. You know what I mean? And I was like, hey, bro. I was like, hey, you know that guy you're talking to? That's my son, dude. And it impacted him so much. He started crying on my panel, dude. He's like, I had no idea. I meant no disrespect. I'm sorry. And basically, can you ever forgive me type of deal. And I'm just like, no, that's what it is. Like, it doesn't matter what your opinion is. That's my son, and don't fucking disrespect him, dude. My son is not the type of person to be disrespectful towards anybody. Even when it comes to me, he'll call me on my shit when I'm wrong. He's 19, he's autistic, and you want to fucking disrespect my child on my own panel? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They're very lucky. I'm gonna say this. If my son were to ever come on here, and that would have I would have went so smooth the fuck off. And my mama bear would have. I heard it in Sugar Glider's voice that she was trying to be respectful, but at the same time, I heard it. Trust me, I know that mama bear was coming out, baby. And
Yeah, I was pissed off. I was like, oh hell no.
because you don't fuck with our kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if the kid's grown. You just don't do that. I would never, I'm gonna say this. because he's never spoken in a disrespectful manner. Y'all's child has never even came on here on some disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? And
No.
so
And he never will. And he never will.
He didn't deserve to be disrespected like that, in my opinion, and that was
Yeah.
wrong. Like that's a problem that I have as a mother. I don't give a fuck how old somebody's kid is. You know what I'm saying? If they're being respectful and they're just saying their opinion on something, and they have a right to speak on an opinion about their own parent, you know what I'm saying? If someone's saying some shit and they're a grown up, as long as they're not being disrespectful, don't you disrespect that fucking kid.
You know,
like I have a problem with that.
It's like this, okay? My son, he is very technical about shit. He's probably got more. He's probably more educated in real life shit than most of us that come on to YouTube. Period. And I mean that with all respect, or with I mean all
He's more
respect.
intelligent than me. I'll put it out there.
I'll put it out there. He's way more intelligent than me, and I don't consider myself to be dumb in any way, shape, or form. But my son didn't come up there to defend me or anybody else. My son came up to tell people exactly what it is, because that's what he does. That's part of his autism. He has the knowledge. He knows, and if he doesn't know something, he researches it and he does the deep dives into it, and he researches and he knows what the fuck he's saying. What my son said was 100% the gospel truth. No bullshit. Not because I'm not saying this. I'm not sitting here saying this because he's my son. I'm saying this because that's the fucking reality of it. That is who he is. That is how he is. He's been that way his entire life.
And for people to talk down on
And for people to talk down to him like that, dude, that's bullshit. Period. Why? Because he's 19? You think you got some power or control over him? No, why don't you listen to the logic that comes out of his mouth? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, listen to what the fuck he's saying. Don't be so hot-headed. You want to just cut him off and not let him speak. But because you don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's the reality of it. Tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Right. I can't tell you that neither. If you were wrong, I'd tell you was. You know me.
I mean, yeah, like for real. And I'm not, you know, and you're not just saying that to me, you know, because he's my kid. No, that's the fucking reality. That's the truth of it. 100% period. Cut and dry. Don't fucking disrespect him. And these people that disrespected him, I think they owe my son an apology.
I do too.
They do. Because I can understand, I would say, like I said, if he had said anything disrespectful or had been speaking disrespectful, but no, they just kept. And even when he was saying, hey, let me talk, he did it in such a fucking respectful ass way. I would have been like, bitch, shut the fuck up and let me talk. But he didn't even do that. He said, hey, let me finish my sentence, or hey, let me talk. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, what did I say? I was like, what did I say? I was like, hey, let my fucking kid talk right now. Like, for real. You know what I mean? Like, I was more disrespectful in that manner than my son
I
was.
was like, you've had your chance, now let him talk. For fuck's sake.
I mean, what?
I mean,
He's hyper intelligent. He's super intelligent. He knows what he's talking about. He doesn't just say shit to fucking try to fit in, because he doesn't need that shit in his life. He don't.
And I'm gonna say this: as much as I have interacted with your son, if you were wrong, he'd be the first one to tell you. Like, he would straight up tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, he don't hold shit back. He does not hold shit back.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome, Raditha. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like, just because you have autism, just because somebody has autism, doesn't mean they're like the cliche. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean they're dumb. It doesn't mean they're not intellectual, because most of them are really highly intellectual and very smart.
Do people not understand that autism is a spectrum, and high intelligence is actually on the spectrum to whether I'm talking about like stupid genius. I call it, you know, not being stupid, but like it's like they're so fucking genius. It's like fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Like here's the thing with my son. You can score 136 points on your SAT scores. My son got 120 or 100, scored 129 points. You tell me. Let the facts sink in. Let that.
Yeah.
I scored like a fucking 77 on my SATs. My son scored 129 out of 136 points. You tell me.
I never took the SAT. I took the ACT, but on my very first time, I should have waited. I took it during the middle between junior year and senior year, and there was a lot of things that was on the test that I either had not ever taken. I'd never taken AMP2 or AMP1 or any of that shit, and that was in the science portion, which is what I made the highest score on, which kind of made me go, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hadn't taken Algebra 2 yet or some other things, and so I should have waited, and I probably would have got a higher score. But the first time I took it, I got an 18, which was what you needed at the time. So I was like, fuck it, I ain't taking it again. I don't have to. I probably could have took it and got a higher score. You know what I mean? But like, if you don't have to, why are you going to re-put yourself through that? Is the way I felt.
Yeah. And see, and that's my son. My son, when he got his score for his SATs, the college, whichever one you take for college, okay?
You take
when he got
SAT
his,
or ACT, either one.
right. So when he got his score, he's like, Dad, I didn't do that well. I'm like, what are you talking about, bud? And he's like, I got 129 out of 136. I was like, dude, that's fucking amazing. What are you talking about? He's like, he was mad. He was upset. And you know what he actually did? He actually like sat down and thought about it and realized what answers he got wrong. He studied on them and he took the fucking test over again on his own accord because he wanted a higher score. And I don't mean to brag, he improved his score by another 2 points. So I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm just saying, don't, just because somebody has autism doesn't mean they're stupid.
No, and autism is a spectrum, right? That's what people don't understand, and that's if you look up Asperger's syndrome, right? The only reason they put them on the spectrum, has nothing to do with intelligence. It has to do with like sensory issues.
Yep, and that's right. That's my son, 100%. He's got Asperger's.
Like texture to certain foods or feelings of certain t-shirts, like the texture of the shirts and shit like that.
Yep,
they're
that's
extremely
my son,
highly intelligent, and sometimes to the point of it does affect them when it comes to social interactions because they're so analytical. People take them the wrong way, and sometimes they miss social cues. You know what I'm saying? Although he seems to be well-rounded in that portion, if that makes sense. But at the same time, there's probably people who think he's an asshole just because he's analytical. Oh yeah. I'm one of them sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like there are times that it is so hard to have a conversation with him because he's so intelligent. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you're being an asshole right now. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm just explaining something.
Exactly.
And, you know,
exactly.
And I understand because I have an analytical mind, right? And so sometimes when I speak, if I'm talking about something that's an emotional subject, sometimes I sound like I'm cold or I sound like I'm not caring. And that's not the case. I'm just analytically viewing it and breaking it down and you know, dissecting it and all these other things. And I don't mean to be that way. It's just that's the way sometimes when a person has an analytical mind. And sometimes it sounds like a bitch. But I'm just telling you the truth, even if you don't like it.
For real. Bro, let me just do this real quick. Everybody who's got a child who is going to college or has gone to college to become a constitutional law lawyer, put a 1 in the chat for me, would you? Here, I'll do it. I'll be the only one of that. I'm just saying. Like he knows what he's talking about. He's wanted to be. He's had his eyes set on being a constitutional law lawyer since he was 11 years old.
My son was going to robotics, and
let me put it to you.
Now here's the funny part. My son at first was talking about wanting to go into quantum physics, but he's like, I don't want to make that a career. That's just a hobby for me. All right.
Right.
And I don't want it to be a career. I was like, because he had to teach me about quantum physics. I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And then he decided he either wanted to be an engineer of some kind, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer of some kind, or to go into robotics. And I was like, cool. So do you like my son outgrew me technically I've been his teacher, homeschool teacher, right? He outgrew me a couple years ago. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? To the point, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting lost in the sauce on what the hell I'm gonna teach you when you've been reading on a collegiate level since you were in middle school and elementary.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, how the fuck am I, you know? But that's the way that those kind of kids are. They're just extremely, and when they want to learn something about something, oh, when they set their mind to it, like my son, okay, you know Skyrim, the video game, right? The RPG video game. My son taught himself how to speak in Dovahkiin, which is the language for the dragons.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I was like, cool. He tried to talk to me. I'm like, I have no idea what you just said.
I love you, bud, but I don't speak dragon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. And it's like when your kid surpasses you to a point of like they're like when they start speaking, you gotta like, look, hold on, I love you. Slow down a little bit. First off, use smaller words. You know that I'm not as smart as you. Help me out here. Context clues. Like I'm a smart person, but you surpassed me, so you're gonna have to break it down for me.
Like I don't mean to talk like down about myself because that's not what I'm doing. But my son surpassed me, and I consider myself to be actually pretty smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my son surpassed me when he was in fucking 7th grade, probably 8th grade.
I swear to God, that's about the same time mine did. They surpass you so much so that, and it's not putting down our intelligence. We know how intelligent we are. Like we know some shit, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like they go above and beyond that. And you don't think there is above beyond, but when you meet somebody that actually does that, you're like, oh shit, I didn't know there was that level of intelligence. Shit. It's like some Sheldon shit. You know what I'm saying? This is like
see the day I realized my son was super intellectual was the day that I caught my dad and my son having a full-blown conversation about crazy shit. Like, and my son just sitting there back and forth with my dad. My dad is another one who, my dad went to college until he was like 45, 50 years old. And that's no bullshit. Just because he wanted to learn shit. Just because he liked to learn.
My son said he wants to do that. I'm like, you sure you really want to do that? If you want to, you can.
So, like, I don't know. Like, there's, like I said, it's just, sometimes it's hard to have a conversation with him because he's so smart. And sometimes it makes me feel bad because, you know, I can't have a conversation with him about the shit he wants to talk about. But what do you do?
There's no, I mean, what I do when my son does that is I actually ask him to break it down for me. And the more he teaches me, then I'm able to bounce off of him about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But there does come a point when those kids are so highly intelligent that
you're
just over there going, yeah.
Speak of the devil himself. My son just came in. He needs to ride to school. You gonna take him, baby, or do I need to take him? All right. Say hi to everybody, bud.
Hello.
Hey, the game.
Hi.
We're just sitting here talking about you.
And how amazing you are. And how smart.
That's pretty boring.
He said that sounds pretty boring.
It's not. Us parents love to gush about it, okay? It's the one thing we did right in this world, and we get to gush about it.
I mean, yeah, you know. Well, I did 2 things right. I got my daughter too, so
yeah.
You know, her tattoo's looking badass. By the way, I'm just saying.
I got 1, so I only get to do that with 1. You get to do it with 2, you know. But you know what I mean? Like,
you only got 1 kid?
1 tattoo.
I'm talking about kids, babe. my wife's like, I've only got 1 too. So I'm like, you only got 1 kid? I'm like, how the hell is that possible? I don't know. I know we got 2 together. She's like, tattoos. I was like, no, we're not talking about tattoos, babe.
I've got 2 tattoos. One is my son's name. It's the only man's name that'll ever be written on my body beside, memorial tattoos for people who have passed. But my son's name is the only man beside my brother who will ever be put on my body. And then I have my brother who passed away. I got a heart with angel wings on my back. And eventually I've always wanted like a set of angel wings on my back. That
what time do you get out? Top.
Oh,
Okay.
what up? Well, the thing is, how you doing? Hey,
What's up,
Mr.
ATS?
Eddie.
I got 11. My daughter's got 1, and I gave it to her just a few days ago. So that's cool as shit. And I'm gonna let her do a tattoo on me because that's what she wants to be. Is she wants to be the world's most renowned tattoo artist. So there you go.
Yep, I'm gonna say this. Not only I'm pretty sure she's pretty good at drawing and stuff like that and sketching
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. When she practices more, the better she'll get, especially like at freehand and shit like that. Because freehand is the hardest, right?
Oh yeah.
Freehand and some. My ex wanted to be. I actually was pretty good at it. I don't know why he screwed around and stopped doing it and really didn't go for his licenses and all those things. You know what I'm saying? To become to be able to work and do it full time, because he was actually really good at it. And that's on him, I suppose. He was good at freehand. Like he freehanded this bee on somebody and freehanded the little like dot thing, the little swirl behind him. It looks so good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know why you don't really get into it. You're not just doing now. Portraits are a whole nother thing. That's what I wanted to do. When I thought about tattooing, because I was really good at realism. And realism is hard. If you ever get I literally, those little tests they send you from the Art Institute that you can take and send back to them. They really wanted me to go into their art program and to work for them. Super bad. But I found out when I did that, I was pregnant with my son. So I was like, well, see, what had happened was I can't move away. They were going to put me up in my own apartment and all that shit. They wanted me to go through their program and then work for them. And they would pay for everything that I needed. That's how bad they wanted me to work for them. And I was like, well, see, what had happened was in retrospect.
You know the original tattoo show called Inked?
Mm-hmm.
It was in Las Vegas for Hart and Huntington Tattoo.
Yeah.
My cousin's on that shit. At the time, like he was on the original Inked, and at the time, he was this like 2nd or 3rd ranked realism portrait tattoo artist in the world. And that's no bullshit. You don't believe me? Go check out the original showing of Inked. His name's Josh Petty. That's my cousin, my blood cousin. That's my mom's nephew. So yeah, that kind of runs in our family.
Oh, and isn't the guy like one of the dudes on there, like they're hold on, I'm trying to remember because I know there was something. Carrie Hart is one of the people on there. That's Pink's husband, which I absolutely adore. Pink's my shero.
Yeah.
Her music got me through a lot of shit. I'm gonna tell you this. When I was going through like depression and shit like that, like Pink has a specific meaning to me, and her song Family Portrait, her song Who Knew, there's a couple of them, like they will always have a special place in my heart. And if I had one dream person to see in concert before I die, it would be Pink. One person, you know how you always have that one celebrity you always want to meet? If I had one that I would meet before I die, it would be her. Because her music helped me through some of the hardest times in my life.
Oh, yeah.
And they say when she puts on a show, she puts on a show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Flying around the stage, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they I've always loved the ink shows and the different tattoo shows. I always wanted to be a portrait, to do portraits and shit. And that's one of the hardest ones to actually get down, because faces are actually hard to 3D, if that makes sense, and be able to make them look realistic and not cartoony. Yeah. But obviously I still draw. I've just never tattooed.
I used to do tattoos when I was younger. Like I've done over 100 tattoos in my life. I picked it back up a couple of days ago. I did one on my daughter.
That's pretty cool.
I'm bragging about it. So
Well, I mean, you could totally send me a picture of it so I can go, oh my God, you know.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do
I
that.
love
I gotta,
art. I
I
love
gotta go
art.
over. I gotta go over it one more time before it's done. But you know,
I have I've always, there's quite a few that have always planned out. I just never went and got them. One of them would be the angel wings on my back with my brother's full name, the day he was born and the day he died, written on my back in big letters. I ain't talking about little. My whole back would be a memorial to him. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because he
yeah,
was my angel. He meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
then I always wanted an Indian on the top of one of my shoulders. I wanted an Indian chieftain in black and white with a dream catcher and a wolf howling at the moon, as in a big arm piece.
Oh yeah.
And then I had the thought process of 2 turtle doves for my mom and dad. Another tattoo for my brother that would be a teddy bear because he loved teddy bears and he loved Barney. So I would probably do a piece somehow interconnecting all that, you know what I mean, of his favorite
Yeah.
things. And then I was gonna do like a thing for my grandfather, my great grandfather, and my my grandmother, my great grandmother, kind of thing, like a memorial tattoo
Yeah.
for them.
If I was to do if I was to do a memorial tattoo for my grandma on my dad's side, I would just be a fuck you finger. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, my dad's side of the family, I was more close to. My mom's side of the family, a little crazy. A little crazy. That was we went through some hell with that situation. But yeah, so, and also the military runs deep in my family. I myself have never obviously been in the military, but I've got cousins that are in the Army. My grandfather fought in the Korean War. He was a Navyman. And then I have a lot of Army people. I think we have like one Marine, you know what I'm saying? But most of it's Army. So, something to do for veterans or something like that, because I have a great uncle who is fucking highly decorated. When I say, I don't know if you ever seen that dude that goes around and cleans veterans
Yes.
tombstones and does stuff.
Yes.
He actually did a thing on my great uncle.
Oh wow.
Because
That's cool.
he was going around to some of the lesser known smaller places, and somebody of the cousins or something sent him an email about my great uncle, and he showed, like, there's a web page, I wish I could find it again, with a picture of my uncle, my great uncle, and all his accomplishments and all his medals and shit like that, and all the things that are on their chest, all those little things. I don't know what they all mean.
Oh my lord. We got
Oh,
Remy coming up in about 10-ish minutes. All right.
ooh, we got us some Remy. Oh, snap. My titty is sweaty. Oh my God, I hate
Hey, that's my
sweat.
little brother. Don't talk about my little brother like that. Come on now.
Like it's hot in the house because we got the
Okay.
temp
Okay.
turned up because of the freaking cold coming in, and my titties are sweating, and I'm like, this is bullshit.
Oh, it's Remy, my little brother. You know, the guy who makes titties sweaty.
See, that's why I tell my little boob sisters, don't be hating on y'all having a small chest, because y'all don't have to deal with back pain and titty sweat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't be hating on your little titties. You ain't got the back pain from it, so be happy with your B cups and your A cups. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And even C's, be a little happy because you're in that perfect sweet spot, if that makes sense. When you start getting the D's and above is when you have the issues.
Yeah.
It also could be because I got my heating pad on my back. That may be why I'm sweating like a bitch.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, my back sweat. Hey, I'm surprised that I'm not. You know how they be saying you lose weight if you. Man, I be sitting on this damn thing. I'm surprised I ain't lost
dude,
all
okay.
my ass.
Okay, if you lost weight by sweating, I would be a pencil.
I know, right? I wish that was true. That would be awesome.
I mean, for real.
Hey, if somebody ever
Oh,
calls you fat,
ATS said he would come up, but he's just scared of sweaty titties.
I love that one. Big titties are filled with dreams, and small titties are filled with hole. Me, likely. Hope. They're filled with hope. Okay, so
I liked it better with hole in it, but you know.
That was funny.
I mean, this is coming from me, you know, the guy who can't get motorboating right. I'm always doing it backwards because I'm dyslexic. So
He motorboat that booty. Motorboat that booty.
call that booty boating. You know, yeah.
Yeah, we got a new name now. G2K booty boating.
booty boating, baby. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the phone's autocorrect for fucking that up. Thank you, phone. Yeah, Tom.
Shout out to my little brother's phone.
Life. It's life. It's life.
I hate those things. I do. I hate them.
Well, when my back goes to hurting real bad, or like my bones are killing me and shit like that, and that heating pad is like, oh, thank you, Jesus. But it just makes me sweaty and shit. I'm like, I feel like I'm like, I feel like it's 100 degrees right now in here, and it's totally not. It's just the heating pad.
So I'm actually trying to learn how to be on panel differently than I have been in the past because of chat. You know what I mean? So like it's kind of awkward for me because I've got chat pulled up while I'm on panel, but I'm just saying like I'm trying to do it because I didn't ever used to do that. So I'm just trying new things. I'm just saying.
Well, this is the best place to try new things, isn't it?
Yep.
Shout out. What up, Mr. Eddie?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up, afraid of titty sweat?
So, Charlie, you haven't heard, but GTK knows. My blood work came back negative.
Yes, thank you, Jesus.
Yep. And he's supposed to quit smoking, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to it now.
G2K got on his ass last night, didn't he? There,
yeah,
ATS.
he did.
No pinpoint me. Nobody, not everybody knows. Oh, well, never mind. Everybody knows I'm G2K. My bad. Shit. I was just gonna call G2K an asshole, but then I realized, oh wait, I was talking about myself, so can't do that.
I'm so congratulations on that, Mr. Eddie, because I know what that's like. Like I said, you know, I told you my mom went through something like that, and everybody on here knows because they were watching my show where I was like freaking out, and we were still waiting on those results, and thank God it was a false positive. Thank you, Jesus, because you know we were thinking it was going to come back.
You guys missed it earlier.
What happened was
I was on another panel and I went off on somebody.
On a bitch?
Let me know.
Yeah.
I'll say it for you.
Yeah.
Whenever you need somebody to swear for you, and I'm on panel with you, Eddie, just say cucumber, and I'll know that's my cue to say a swear word.
Yeah, I was up on MCF's panel earlier a while ago, and Bitch Face came in, and I went off on him. Oh, and man.
Does it feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders? Just.
Oh, I went the fuck off on him.
Well, I want to know who Bitch Face is.
You know who Bitch Face is. Bitch
Face is that motherfucker we were talking about just earlier.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Sharbatty came in and said he was over there?
Nope, I don't.
Yeah, Sharbatty will tell you I went off on him.
He's trying to make his rounds again.
Better be careful because he's going to make you his next target. He's going to do a special show all about you, Eddie.
I don't care.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm gonna say this during that show. I'm gonna be every fat bitch in the book. You know what I'm saying? You know I don't give a fuck. Do you think I give two fucks? Hell to the no, you little bitch. I'm still gonna call you a bitch. I'm still gonna put my foot up your ass, and I'm still gonna hold your ass to the fire, because here's the thing: when you know somebody's that bad of a person and they're literally trying to get in your community and infiltrate and trying to fuck with women, we got to protect the women of our sector. We got to protect the men too, because obviously he likes to put jackets on their back because he wants to be the only important man. Well, I'm sorry, you're not, and you're like the lowest than low man on the totem pole. You're below the women. Nobody likes you.
CMF Rocks Queen. He was going down her.
Oh no, he wasn't.
Oh no, he wasn't.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, she kept saying,
No.
"Leave me the fuck alone."
No fucking
He better
way.
leave
dude.
my CFM queen alone, or I will stab him in the eye.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, I just might have to go and watch this fucking show now. Like that woman right there has been through so much, and just to fucking put her name out of your mouth in a negative fucking manner, bro, you can fucking drop dead right now. Why wait 5 years, homeboy? Yep, I said it. I don't even give a fuck right now, dude. I'm fucking human pissed now, dude.
But hey, she stood her ground. She stood her ground.
Good.
Yeah, he better leave her the fuck alone is all I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna tell you something. CFM Queen, one of my homies, and has been, and I love that girl to death. I will fucking go. Like, he thinks I went off before. He ain't seen shit yet. I will start interviewing every single person that he has hurt or did something to. Oh no, I will start a smear campaign for. He thinks that he's had it bad in the past because people talked a little shit here and there. He ain't seen nothing yet. Keep fucking around. You're gonna find out, motherfucker. I will make sure that it's showed on every single platform, and that's all you hear, to the point that you have to run away.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything to anybody.
Oh shit! Someone might have told their wife that he was just talking shit about CFM's queen. So, I mean, he might have more heat. He might have more heat coming to him than he fucking actually is expecting. Just saying. Just saying. And she ain't happy either.
Yeah, he need to stop pissing his whiskey, because I'm gonna tell you this: you fucking around with the wrong ones. When you start messing with our people who really don't bother nobody just because they got in a fucking opinion and don't like you for whatever reason, yeah, you fucked up.
And
all that happened, and this is how it happened in chat. So Alexis P came up. Well, she said a comment in chat. She's like, you know, somebody started a rumor saying that I was dating TPR, and Mr. B heard it, and then they thought it was Alexis P thought it was MCF or somebody, and come to find out, it was an old live stream that was replayed on LC's, an old live stream that was replayed. So she was able to get to the bottom of it. And Queen was showing support for Alexis P. And then Bitch Face, you know, got in the middle of it. And Queen just basically went off on him.
What up, MCF? Thank you for the raid. Sending much love. But yeah, no, yeah, shout out to MCF, and thank you for getting to the bottom of that. And here's the thing. So basically, she was showing support to Alexis P, and he started talking shit to CFM Queen and others in chat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that little
But before
bitch
that,
ass
I went off on him. You could ask MCF. I went off on that, you know, turd.
You're supposed to say cucumber. You're supposed to say cucumber.
You could ask Pat. Pat was there.
Thank you, Sean
Char Batty was there.
I just want to know, has it been 10-ish minutes yet?
Yeah.
10-inch minutes. 10-inch minutes.
Yeah. Where?
10-inch. I didn't say inch. I don't got teeth. I don't got teeth, ATS. Okay, so some words are hard for me to enunciate. Okay.
What up, Wyatt Earp? It's good to see you back.
Okay, you know you can enunciate those words.
What up, Miss Pat, Miss
Fucking-
Marissa?
Fucking Zuzakly, okay?
Now, I want to shout this out and say this right now. If that motherfucker Wired keeps fucking with CFM Queen or anybody in this community, I'm fixing to do a fucking expose. Anybody he's ever hurt in the past, I want to put this out there now. I'm fixing to start doing interviews, and I'm fixing to start really laying out the timeline of when it all started with everybody over here, when he started shit, all the lies he's told to everybody in the past about, oh, I'm dying in 5 years, all this other shit, and then how many women he's talked to behind the scene and talked shit to. What up, Remy? I'm getting pissed if you can't tell.
Yo.
What's up, little brother?
Not
You
much,
see,
D2K.
Pat said we all went off. We all
Thank
went
y'all.
off.
Thank y'all for going the fuck off, because he should not be fucking with her. She ain't did a damn thing to
No.
him.
Oh, what's up,
He needs to
Marissa?
he needs to just stay out of people's.
Look,
Where
look.
you
I know,
want.
I know this much about both of them. I'm talking about CFM's queen and CFM himself. Trust me when I tell you this. You don't want Rich on your ass either. Rich don't fuck around. Rich is a real motherfucker. Rich knows Rich is a real motherfucker, and you don't want to mess with him. I'm
Yep.
just saying. And you mess with his queen, you're gonna get the bull, and you're gonna get the whole entire fucking horn all at one time.
That little bitch
Giggity,
voice,
question mark?
Giggity, yeah.
Not that kind
Giggity.
of horn, Remy. Not that kind of horn, Remy.
Sorry, it's first thing in the morning. I had to get one in. All right. I'll calm down. I'll calm down.
I am not calming down. I'm fisting to fly off the fucking handle and really jump. Like, I'm halfway off the porch right now, like I got 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot on the porch. Cause
Oh,
that
shit.
oof.
I didn't read the stream. It's Wellness Wednesday. Fuck.
Yeah, well, Wellness
oh,
Wednesday
shit. Oh,
done went out the window. Fuck anybody's wellness. I hope that bitch falls off of a fucking bridge and catches on fire. And fuck him and his whole life. And yeah, I need to calm down. Let me mute up. Just a minute.
I'm not gonna be leaving any more comments in the chat because Dave Brown, the Bourbon Hunter's here, and he likes to delete my comment.
Cheers, Dave.
I'm only just teasing, Dave. I'm only just teasing.
Yesterday, huh?
Yeah. We're all living on borrowed time.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this with that motherfucker. I do not like him. I do not like what he's doing. He always tries to insert himself in other people's beefs to try to feel important because he don't get no attention at home, obviously, and never does. And no woman wants him, but he wants all the attention from women. And he's an abusive asshole. And I want him to fall off the face of the planet Earth.
Well, tell us how you really feel, Charlie.
I do not like him. He has showed it way too many times in the shit he does. Like the way he treated Miss Marissa, the way he treated Arky, that was my first interaction of seeing that shit, right? And because I didn't know him that well at first, right? And then he come over here, and just because I said I'll pray for you, he fucking went crazy over that because I said, he said he was not doing too well, and he was going to pass away in 5 years, and he just didn't have no hope in life, and all these other things. And so I was trying to make him feel better. You know how I am as a person, and so I'm like, I'll pray for you. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Blah blah blah. And then when he disrespected the way he did that night. And then I heard that's not the first time you've done this shit. And then and then every time I turn around, he's inserting himself in shit that ain't got nothing to do with him. Like, stop being a little bitch boy. He's a bitch. I don't like him. I don't like men who are abusive to women and use abusive language and then try to act like nothing happened a week later and don't even apologize. Don't try to change their behavior. Just keeps doing it. Blaming it on the alcohol. There's no excuse for your fucking behavior. It's just you're a shit ass piece of shit. Sorry.
100%. What's up, Wanda?
Hey, Wanda.
See, I just realized I just lied a minute ago. I guess I am going to make comments in here because Dave Brown's not in blue, so he can't delete my comment.
Oh, congrats on the wrench there, D2K. Cheers.
Also, there's somebody else I got to hit with a wrench. They just don't know they're getting it.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
You do know who it is. You do know who it is.
I do, and I wasn't even told who it was before she was going to do it, so I just still don't know who it is.
we have that mind power, G2K. You know, we can read
One of
each
those.
other's
It's one of
minds.
those. It's one of those things, you know. It's one of those things, you know.
Not to change gears really quick, but Charlie, did you see earlier? I told you to check your Cash App.
No, I did not
Oh,
see that.
Remy. It's so awesome of you, Remy. You're such a nice guy. That's my little brother, everybody. I'm proud to call him my little brother. Don't ever forget that shit. I'll stand up for him just as quick as I'll stand up for anybody else I care about.
Well, cheers to you, G2K. Much love.
Much love. You know I got you. I told you that months ago, bro. There's CFM's queen. You know I got
Forever
your back, brother. That's fucking right, man.
Yep.
CMF queen,
Yep.
girl, I'm about ready to jump off the porch for you. You know I love you. That motherfucker fucking with you. Oh, hell no.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, thank you,
Well, see, wonderful, Mr. Wonderful don't exist anymore because I am awesome and amazing. Just saying.
Cheers, Queen. Slay, Queen, slay. But yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button, because if you need more love in your life, come over, check out Charlie Sending Love.
Oh, see, look, there goes Ruby with his, like, I love his PSAs. Hey, Miss Alexis, but I'm going to say this, CFM Queen, if that motherfucker fucks with you anymore, please let me know. And if anybody in this chat, if Wired fucks with any of you, please let me know. Reach out to me. Hit me up on a community wall. I don't care how you got to get me. My email is not it's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, because that motherfucker got one more motherfucking time. What up, Miss Alexis?
Hi, it's me.
Oh, great. I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Whatever. Get over yourself.
You don't ever even come over and say hi to me anymore or anything, Alexis.
Actually, I don't get notifications.
Are you subscribed to my new channel? Are you subscribed to my new channel?
When is it new?
For like the last 5 months now.
Yeah.
Oh, then I should be.
Well, I don't know if you are, because I haven't seen you for about 5 months on my panel. I'm just saying.
Okay,
You used to be a regular. You used to be a regular, and now you just pull me off.
I'm coming back. I'll get
post it in chat. So, you know, for the
okay.
backup.
I'll put it.
Yeah.
Isn't it the same channel you always had?
No.
I got a new channel. I decided to separate my serious stuff from my fun time stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I usually only go live on my other channel twice a week now, but yeah, Mondays and Fridays.
Okay, I'll look in the back. I'll add it. Hold on. Subscribe.
I just thought you started hating me. So.
Hey, I just subscribed.
All right. See, now you'll start. See how that works? You subscribe to the channel, you get notifications. See?
I was wondering. I was like, where the hell are you? Like,
I do karaoke on. So we do karaoke on Sunday and shit. We have all kinds of fun over there on the new channel.
I got my fat cat back. She's sleepy.
Oh.
Fluffy critter.
Yeah, she's all cold. Yep.
They gonna leave. I'm gonna say this. That was a conversation. You were trying to support Miss Alexis, and that was, you know, y'all are cool. And he gonna leave all the women in this sector alone, or I'm gonna be the woman that stands up and puts my foot up his ass.
Oh. Can I
I'll help push it all the way through.
Wired, the way he was trying to insert himself and what was going on with y'all this one, where y'all were talking about stuff and working things out. He literally went after CFM Queen in the chat, and I don't know what else he said, but he gonna have one more fucking time. I'm telling you, I'm going to start interviewing everybody that you've done wrong.
You know what, Charlie? You know, I know I'm not your
Alexis.
co-host over here. I know you're not. I know I'm not your co-host over here, but let's just not give them one more time. Let's just fucking do it anyway.
Okay. So anybody who has been hurt by Wired or has a story to tell, I'm gonna set up fuck around and find out Friday. And if you want to come up and tell your story, this Friday we're gonna have a fuck around and find out.
I say we do it on the 24th at the same time he's doing his.
That would be good too. What time on the 24th?
I'm not sure. I didn't look into it that much.
Oh,
I'm just throwing ideas out there. Hope
That's
that's a
I'll find out for
Saturday.
you
We'll
right
have to do it
now.
Friday.
Yeah,
We'll have to do it Friday.
It's
that's-
gonna
The
take
weekends
place
are
at
hubby's time. The weekends are hubby's time. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
January 24th at 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Well,
Huh.
this Friday.
I just know there was a rumor going around about me and TPR last night. I woke up to a text message.
at
from
11
Mr. B,
a.m.
and
So everybody can set their clock at 11 a.m. Central Standard
but it
Time.
wasn't Wire. It was LC replaying an old stream. It got confusion.
Yeah.
Oh, so Alexis P. Queen was in chat supporting you. Wired put his 2 cents into it and then went after Queen.
Okay. Oh,
And Queen
CMS
kept telling,
not my CMS
yes,
queen.
yes, CMF Queen, yes.
Mhm.
And
He's
then
my babe.
Queen kept telling him to fucking leave her alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. He kept going in on her. And she kept saying, fuck you, fuck your face, leave me the fuck alone.
Yep.
I love my CMS queen.
Yeah, she's great.
Guaranteed, she's close to me. Well, closer than you guys, but we could,
Yeah.
if we met, we'd have a good old pajama jam.
Yeah. So
Dude,
this.
it would be amazing to meet her and her husband. I'm telling you right now, I'd love to meet both of them.
Yeah.
So the way that so this Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it'll be 12 midday for those on the East Coast and all that stuff. If you yourself have been victimized in any way by Wired, what I want to do is it's like an interview type thing. I'm gonna have you come up. We're gonna talk about your situation at hand. Then when somebody else hits the link, we'll talk about their situation at hand, and we're gonna put it all together. And even for those who may not even have come out with their situation yet, if you want to tell it Friday, you can. Uninterrupted.
I don't talk about Wire. Like, I've known him for a long time. I don't talk ill will about, it's his business is his business. Your business is your business. Like I told him and everyone else.
Of course, number 2 is Fries. Of course, number 2 is Fries. Number 2 is Fries says, can the people that have nothing but good to say about the guy invited as well? Asking for myself.
Yeah, but I don't know what you're gonna really have to say because really, what good has he done?
I know he said when I was freaking out about what someone said about know what the issue was. It was Lincoln was replaying a stream, an old stream, and he thought it was like recently. But anyway, I will say he was the first to say, like, don't worry about it, don't sweat it. He was nice about it. I just got to give props where props are due,
You talking about today in chat?
No, it was because I talked to him before, like through text. So he has my number. So he texted. He doesn't text me on the regular. It was just when this came up because I typed in MCF's chat.
Yeah, because when you texted MCF's chat, he was trying to say it was Dave Brown and MCF who started the rumor. And it wasn't him then that started the rumor.
Yeah, I know. I got to the bottom of it. Just 1 second.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did.
So what had happened was silence. So if you like this kind of silent content, please like and subscribe and share it out. You never know how it's going to reach somebody. We need somebody
Remy
with a
said mic
soundboard with
problem.
crickets in the background. Oh,
Yeah. So people are having mic problems. Yeah. Me and you, I guess we're not. So, what's the biggest tattoo piece you've ever done, G2K?
I did a Cadillac with some clowns driving the Cadillac in a drop top on the back of a homeboy that passed away 22 years ago now, or 21 years ago now. I never got to get it finished because he died too soon.
Damn.
Yeah.
I have a whole back that I want to get covered eventually.
Yeah, well, you live kind of far away for me to come and do a whole back pattern for you, bro.
Well, it depends on how long it would take. You know what I'm saying? I'd go there, lay there, and get the whole outline done for one session. Not the shading, just the outline done to get that out of the way. And then I'd come back another time and get all the shading done.
Checking.
Am
I here?
Yeah, you're here, Remy.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I have some problems with my connection issues sometimes. It happens. Technology is not friendly to people sometimes.
I tried doing your awesome and amazing little, spiel you do, but I couldn't do it as good as you, so I quit.
You're good. Right? It just takes a little bit of practice. You can do something like this. Hey, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button, because if you need some more love in your life, Charlie's sending love out. Cheers.
Oh, damn. That ain't a lie.
Sorry, I got an Amazon delivery, and my mom feels the need to answer the door because we live in an apartment, so they have to buzz up. And I was like, Mom, just leave it. They'll leave it at the door. There's a bunch of elderly people here. I'm pretty sure they're not going to steal.
Oh, no, I've met some pretty shady elderly people.
Number two, buddy, you can have your feelings all you want to. When that motherfucker sit there and called somebody to see you next Tuesday just for getting timed out in a chat and talking to women with disrespectful manners and talking to women like we're whores on the street instead of ladies, I lost all respect for that motherfucker. And the fact that he tries to say that I'm going to pass away, so you should feel sorry for me, and uses that as an abuse tactic, when a person proves to be a narcissistic, abusive asshole, I lose all respect. And the fact that they tried to put a pedo word on somebody's back without proof is also bullshit. And when you sit there and try to basically hit on women, and a woman says, I don't want to be with you. Well, you're a fat bitch anyway. Nah, I'm cool. I don't like dudes like that. So no, to me, you can have your feelings, have yours. But to me, he's not a good dude. He's not a good kid. He's not a good person. When he's abusive to women and you see it, as a man, you should stand up and say, that's not okay. That's not okay to sit there and talk to women like that. It's not okay to be abusive. Like CFM Queen talking to her friend, not even talking to him, and he starts abusing her and calling her out her name and then calling her husband shit, and they did not a damn thing to him. That's a fucking problem. But I understand how you are, number two. You want to be the opposing force. I get it.
Regardless of whether this is the internet or not, this does spill into our real lives. Like for me, for example, trying to put a jacket on me, calling me a fucking pedophile is not kosher, dude. It's not. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's not cool.
Well, look at what I woke up to this morning with Dee saying "fuck you" and "fuck TPR." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Let me say this too. He also calls the cops on people and involves their real life. Like he's done this to people in their real life, calling the cops on them, having CPS show up to people's house, all kind of fucked up shit. So he is malicious and has malicious intent. when he calls the FBI on people, when he calls the cops, and he's actually fucking with people's real lives. He's crossing lines he ought not to. That's what makes
Has
him
he
also
done
a very
that?
bad person. Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, I don't get involved that deep, but like, yeah, that sucks. If so, Wire, you shouldn't do that.
Dude, he legitimately told me that I was going to be going to jail because I've made comments on here that says that I was a therapist and a counselor, and I've never made those claims about myself. I never will, because I'm not those. Like, you want to come at me? I don't even give a fuck. If you like, one thing about me, people got to understand: if you think I'm intimidated because you got a badge and a gun, you're highly mistaken. Highly mistaken.
I don't believe in the gang mentality when people gang up on someone. At the same note, I like to have, I like to know both sides.
Gang mob mentality. Yeah, I get it.
That's why I want to do the interviews with the people he's actually hurt and involved in their real life, and do different things so you can see the truth, right? If you only hear it here, there, and a little bit, right? Or you miss a stream, and let's say it was said there, but you missed that whole stream. If you bring it up to the forefront and you show without a shadow of a doubt, and you show the things that the person's done, then everybody can be informed, right?
Exactly. And we're not. It's not that we're trying to influence anybody's opinion about anybody. We're just trying to
giving
show
you all the
you
information, and you
the
can make your
information.
mind from there.
So you can decide for yourself.
But as long as he can be up here to explain himself, maybe you should all just be on a panel together and just. But
Oh, that doesn't.
as long as it doesn't get
Alexis, I tried that the other day, and he came up here screaming, acting crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. As long as there's no screaming, because he can't get anywhere.
He can't. He doesn't know how not to. What up, Senegal?
But when you get defensive, you tend to get louder and louder and louder.
Well, and I'll say this right now, and I'm usually pretty good about being able to control myself and hear people out. But coming to this, like, he's made 2 accusations against me that are totally fucked, and I myself, this is not my panel. I myself won't ever be on a panel with him again in my life. I don't care. I don't care what he's got to say. I don't care about any of that shit. Like, he tried labeling me as a pedophile. He tried labeling me and threatened my life and my kids with the cops, because that's what you do when you threaten somebody with the cops.
You know what? That's your right. That's your right.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm
let me
just
tell
saying.
you something else.
So
when he tried to do that, I tried to give him a chance to hit her and give me a timestamp and to prove what he was saying, right? Even if you don't like somebody, you should be able to do that, right? He couldn't do it. So
all he could do was scream and say, "Stop skipping around." No, these are the highlighted points that people have pointed out were bad. Like, several people have gone through it, and even if you don't believe anything else here, the live that all of this took place on is still up. Like, that's the level of confidence that there was nothing malicious or anything, untowards that was happening. And he still feels justified in doing the things that he's doing and saying the things that he's saying when he has nothing.
We all make mistakes on YouTube. If we're all friends, we're like, yeah, walk of shame. We forgive you.
No, Alexis. There's the difference between doing something that's a mistake and then being malicious.
I'm not done yet. But then there's the point of like, okay, maybe you took it too far. I'm just going to distance myself. You're not who I thought you were. I've done that with a lot of people on here.
I look at it this way. G2K is my friend. Okay. And if somebody else calls G2K a pedophile and I know he's not, do you think I'm going to support the dude that called him that? Fuck no. Do you think I'm going to go after the dude that called him that? Fuck yes. Because you stand up for your friends. Okay, you don't let people
Mhm.
bash your friends behind their back. You don't let people bash your friends to their face. You stand up for them. Yes, can
And I
G2K stand up
appreciate
for
that.
himself? Can G2K stand up for himself? Yes, he can.
Not to cut you off, but prime example is today when I woke up to the text saying, "Fuck you, fuck TPR." I heard, and B is going through it, so I don't blame him whatsoever. I love B. He's not an asshole. He's
He's
nothing.
awesome, dude.
He
I
just
love being myself, man.
I like B
he was
too.
just
Mhm.
he was just hearing what he was hearing when he was sick, so it's fine. But I just you give the benefit of the doubt until you can't. But you have to trust the people you trust.
But when they
I
lose
don't know
that
where I was going
trust,
with that.
you know,
Yeah.
But your situation,
Yeah.
Alexis P, was a little different. It was a live stream that was played out of context, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This situation is a person that is continuously making up lies and starting
I was
shit.
getting to a point and I forgot the point. Sorry.
You forgot your point again? No.
Yeah.
But
Fuck.
like, wait, I'm gonna say this. I love you, number 2 Frost, but if you have him on your panel, I refuse to be there because this man used abusive language towards me for me telling him he was wrong and should apologize, and he couldn't stand in his ish. And started using abusive language towards me. Then I tried to be cordial with him, and he did it again. When you show me a pattern of who you are, I believe you.
Patterns and behaviors.
Then also, I forgot the person was just in chat. I forgot their name, but he actually called the cops in their real life. When you start
Motor
doing
City.
that kind, Motor City. He called the cops in real life on Motor City. When you start doing shit like that and you start crossing those kind of lines, I ain't got shit for your ass.
There are no boundaries. Once that line's been crossed by somebody, there are no boundaries. Boundaries are no longer in play.
gloves are off.
Gloves are fucking
And
off. 100%.
he attacked CFM Queen for no fucking reason this morning because she was talking with her friend, Alexis P, and she was agreeing and supporting her friend. And you don't just randomly attack women. Like, he does this all the time. It's a fucking pattern.
No, never
Well,
attack CMF Queen. She's my babe.
well,
he
let's.
did.
Marissa, if you're still here, can you come up on panel too? I'm sure Marissa can fill some people in on what the fuck Wire is about. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, and the shit he says to her behind the scenes that
Yeah.
night when all that went down.
But
And
I'm not talking bad.
He was talking so
Nobody said
bad
you are,
to her. He was being abusive to Arky. The messages themselves speak for themselves. The way that he speaks, it's not cool. And real men should stand up when dudes do some shit like that, because back in the day, when you had a dude who did shit like that, you know, the real men in the community would get together, and if they found out the dude was abusive to women, and they would take him behind the woodshed and teach him a little something.
Behind
They
the
need to bring
woodshed.
that back. They need to bring that back because he's
Oh,
the type.
Charlie, I love you.
I'm just going to tell you, he's that type. He uses emotional manipulation. It's bad. When I say it's bad, I've seen the text messages myself. It's bad.
What people don't understand, right? Okay, is emotional abuse can tend to be sometimes worse than physical. Okay, so
Oh, no, it is worse because it's
Okay.
mental. It's your brain. It has
Yes.
to rewire.
and that's how this dude is.
Hey,
He's
Miss
emotional.
Marissa.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
The only reason we're back
Hey,
on the
Marissa.
subject again, Miss Marissa, is because
Marisa,
he
Marisa.
attacked CMF and Queen just because she was chilling, and you know, they had Miss Alexis was clearing up that situation, warning about that old live stream being played, and she was in support of it, and he started attacking her in chat like he does for
Yeah,
so
I
many.
don't know why he texted me about that. And sorry, Wire, like he's probably listening. And I'm grateful that you had my back. I just don't understand. I don't need anyone to use. I have your back. I have this, and I appreciate that. I just didn't understand the circumstances, so then left me questioning. Where did this come from?
Yeah,
Am I in the
CMF,
middle of people's arguments and you're using me as bait?
yep.
Hi, Marissa.
Because I ain't standing for being in bait. Me and B aren't gonna stand for being bait. It turns out it was Alfie just restreaming the stream, but so it wasn't Wire doing anything, but
Yeah, I would like to talk to Citizen Z and Animations about it. I would like to talk to Miss Marissa. If you're free Friday
And
morning,
Motor.
and Motor City Friday morning, because I know that you've not said all the fucked up shit he said to you behind the scenes.
I can
And
get
all
I'll
a
the
talk to
hold.
you
I can get
privately,
a hold.
but I won't talk about his stuff. But I'll talk to you.
I'll get a hold of Citizen Z for you, Charlie.
I would like it. I would like to show a timeline, if that makes sense, to show what has been done to the community by this person, if that makes sense, so that other people can see what this games this person plays and then make up their mind for themselves, whether they want to support it or not. That's up to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't always go with the crowd, number two. Here's the part.
Exactly.
I'm the type that if he had been right that day, I would have posted the receipts and went along with him, even if I don't like him and his abusive ways, because the facts don't care about your feelings, and I'm going to show the facts, right? But when you get to a point when you are taking a community and turning it into turmoil, always putting yourself in other people's beefs, and when it has nothing to do with you, right, and causing more harm than good to other people, that's when it becomes a problem. When you're going behind the scenes and getting everybody's information, and then you'll threaten to dox them or bother them or call the cops on them and do things in real life and bother people's real lives, that's when, as a community, you have to stand up and say, we're not standing for this shit at all.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a mountain
Exactly.
or we're on a plateau here on
Yep.
YouTube. Which one is it?
Hey,
I'm
Charlie.
on
Let's
both.
climb the mountain.
I'm on both. I'm on both because I'm awesome and
Charlie.
amazing.
What up? What up?
I'll be right back. I got to call my sister. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss
finally
Marissa.
block him. Alexis, Saturday night during my live stream, I had to finally block him because he texted me 11 times in a row about what we
I
were
know.
talking about.
I
It's
know.
just-
I get it.
and it's all, I mean, it's all like he's
Read
saying I'm
one of them.
implicated
Read
now.
one of them, Alexis. Read one of them. Or
He,
Marissa. Read one
no,
of them.
I don't want to do that. I'm not like that. But he
No,
he
no,
I
is
I'll
wasn't.
read
I
it.
didn't mean to
can
say. I didn't
tell.
mean to say Alexis. I didn't mean to say Alexis. I really didn't. I wasn't. I know you're not like that, Alexis, and I wouldn't do that to you. But like,
Okay,
he said
I'll
some
read
very
them.
foul things and some fucked up shit to
He didn't. He's
Marissa.
just defending himself, and he's like, "You and B have been there. I got your back."
No,
Blah blah blah. But he chimed in.
he's manipulating you. Don't fall for it.
Yes, he's literally manipulating and lying to you, Alexis B. Over on Charlie's
Well,
other stream, she showed up some of the messages that he sent to Arky, and some of the messages that he sent to Marissa, and also shared with me like
and then
some of the
he
back
sent
stuff
his
from Mel
email
about.
and all that. He's like, "Tell B," and I was like, "B's not gonna message you." Like honestly, B's not like that.
I mean, B doesn't even message me, and B likes me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'm just
doesn't
saying.
get
He
involved.
doesn't. That's not him. That's not him.
No.
So
And he's like, "I got your back." These people, they blah 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 blah. He was
Alexis,
saying all
he's
that, and I was like,
always-
honestly, I don't want to get involved in drama. I just want to know where this was said.
Alexis
But
has
he-
always had my back. He's I thought he was one of my good friends. He's always had my back, so to speak. And look,
Yeah.
this is what he said to me Saturday. Okay, you will be implicated too, using this as context to defame me and take my text out of context. Charges already being brought against the illegal content. You all condoning the abuse of children now? Okay, it's a promise. You are defaming me and abusing children. What? How the fuck are you gonna say that shit to me? I'm abusing children. He says he's bringing charges up against Harley Dad.
Mhm.
and he said it to me. He said it directly to me as well. Like he wants to
Yeah.
bring charges up against me. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like if there's, I'm not trying to say nobody else's, but if there's one person that's here that's not abusing children that stands up against that shit, well, I'm speaking right now.
I think we just need to, if you have a disagreement, block them because, like,
Oh, I
honestly,
do.
because the same thing.
No, Alexis. I don't. You don't understand. This is beyond just defamation because he's threatening utilizing the law,
I
which is
know. He
manipulation
said
in
to
his
me.
line. No,
He
hold
said to
on.
me 3 months.
He is threatening legal action and using manipulation against other people in order to garner sympathy. That is not something that a friend does. That is not something that a moral person does. That is not something that a principled person does.
No, I get it. That's why I don't answer that much. Like, I have my own life. Like, I'm respectful, and I appreciate that he's being kind. But other than that, I don't get involved. And I keep saying that. But he even said, like, the one time he's like, well, B's mad at you, so why are you on the stream with TPR? I was like, B's mad at me? And I text
Oh
B and I
shit.
was like, are you mad at me? And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, why is Wire saying that you're mad at me?
Because he's trying to manipulate you, Alexis.
Yes, exactly.
He's
Charlie,
actually
Charlie,
trying to
Charlie,
insert
Charlie,
himself in your relationship, and that's fucked up.
Charlie. Will you read CFM's Queen's last 2 comments, please?
Okay. He also said in chat today he was going to bring charges up against G2K.
God.
And yeah, G2K's channel is all about going after those evil people that hurt children. And before that, I said, yeah, facts. I definitely didn't deserve that today, and everyone allowed to set boundaries without people going off and being crazy. Because here's the thing, she was actually taken up for you, Miss Alexis B, and he started going off on her,
Yeah.
cussing her and treating her like shit. And I'm like, what for? And all she asked him to do is she didn't want to be involved in the mess, like you ask people. You know what I'm saying? And
Thank you, Charlie.
and he doesn't need to do these things, and treating the community at large and women like that. I just want to say one thing, and you could do as you please, Miss Alexis, because you're a grown woman. Be careful, baby, because I do care about you a lot.
I know.
And him sitting and even saying that Mr. B's mad at you, he should have never even involved himself, because that's y'all's relationship. And then also Mr. B goes, what the fuck are you talking about? So obviously he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Well, that was like 4 or 5 months ago. It was a while ago. But B was like, what? I was like, are you mad at me? He's like, what? Because I was on a stream with TPR, but I was trying to keep the peace. Like, I don't like drama.
Well, be
I like
careful
to
because you mentioned the 17-year-old's cleavage, so he could come after you next.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's how he is.
Marissa's right.
I'm saying it's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but I'm saying that's how he fucking is. So be careful. When I watched that, nothing was wrong with it. She wasn't even doing that. The fact that they were even mentioning that was insane. She wasn't even making anything of her chest at all. It was insane. They were wanting to see that. So they were making it like that.
Yeah.
It was all innocent.
No, but okay, so
ridiculous.
here I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna speak my ground. Okay, so when I woke up this morning, me and Mr. B talked. You know, he's fine, and I don't want to B is an awesome dude, and I don't want to talk about him when he's not here. I woke up this morning saying F you and F TPR because you're talking to him. I was like, what? It was Elsie replaying a stream. But it's just so weird that Wire chimed in and messaged me about it, which he could be a friend. He could be being a friend.
He was just trying to start trouble for you, Alexis. That's it. That's what he
But
does.
I don't want to believe that because
Well, you need to because that's what he does.
I'm gonna say this, Miss Alexis. Maybe ask next time you and Mr. B actually get to have a conversation. Let him cool off for a minute. You know, y'all know how y'all are.
no, we're
Y'all-
fine. We talked.
Yeah.
We talked.
Well,
we talked.
I would bet you 100 to 1 that he's the one that texted him shit. I would bet you money right now that I
Yeah,
bet
because he was
$100
like,
bill.
see, all these people want to say I'm the bad guy. I'm this. You guys have been done something good for me, and all these people want to
I've been
say
on
this.
so
And I
many
was like,
panels.
why are you chiming in on, it's weird.
I've been on so many panels and chats where Wire has come in and done nothing but fucking make it insane. Just
It's
so he
because
gets the attention.
because he's an inserter. He's an inserter. He has
he
to
wants the
insert and cause
attention.
shit.
And he's willing to take anybody down to get the attention. He's gone around for what now? Months?
And then he's like, tell B to
Kitty
contact me. And I was like,
into
he's
the
not
ground.
going to contact you. He's not going to give you his
He's
number.
been running
not gonna
around
give you
putting
his-
Kitty XO into the ground and not had one piece of proof on any of that.
Yeah.
And if
I
I
don't
wish I
know.
had my old phone number in my old phone, because I had unbelievable texts from him. From the time
You know
he
what?
called the
I've dealt
police
with
on Motor.
narcissist behavior tons of times. You can't like sway and go back and forth and try to be nice.
I gave him
You're
3
right, Charbetty.
chances, Alexis.
Charbetty, you're
I
right.
did.
Yeah.
I gave him 3 chances. He's done. I'm done with him. He has a pattern, like Charlie said.
No, my radar is like pretty strong. I'm
Well,
not
turn it
stupid.
up a little.
I mean, just
No,
like I
I'm
had to
pretty-
learn, she has to
I
learn.
just hate to be rude.
I
Yep.
had to learn
That's
too.
Yep.
I don't want you to learn the hard way like some of us have had to.
Oh no, it's
Sometimes
it's
you have
fine.
to. Sometimes
Yeah,
you have to.
sometimes that's true, Marissa.
But I don't like the gang mentality when everyone's like coming after someone.
But
Yeah,
he
but
goes
he
after
started
everybody else. That is the point. If he goes after this
Yeah.
person and this person and this person and this person in a community, it is natural for people to band together because they're like, this is all fucked up. All of the shit that he's doing, all the shit that he's saying. It's not a gang up in mentality. It is we're trying to actively get the story straight and we're trying to protect ourselves from somebody
Yeah, I
who's
just thought it was
maliciously
weird because
attacking
I
people.
even told my mom. I told my mom I was like, because my mom and Mr. B have a good banter. They love each other. Anyway, I was like, because I woke up this morning to that text and I was like, what the heck? And my mom's like, I wonder if that's, but she doesn't understand YouTube. So.
But you know, Wire will go in the same within an hour to
But
3
then
different
Wire ended up
chats.
texting me going,
Can I
ignore these
finish
people.
this? He will go in
Sorry.
within an hour in 3 different chats at the same time and just start crap with bullshit.
I know,
Like
and that's
everybody's
what I was
talking
getting
here.
at.
And he
That's
wonders
what I
why
was-
everybody. That's where the gang mentality comes in. You got 3 different chats saying he said this, he done this, and he did do it. So you got all them people mad at him. What's he expect to happen?
But
He's
that's
getting
what I
a
was
whole lot
getting
of
at.
attention. That's what he's
Pat,
getting.
Pat, that's what I was getting at. Is I just simply typed in MCFs, and then I got a text from Wire, and then it was all this stuff, and I was like, "Why are you texting me about all this? Do you have something to do with it? Because I'm the monkey in the middle, and you're trying to prove a point, and you're ruining my relationship."
You can kind of figure that out.
But it turns out it was Elsie just streaming.
Yeah, but why did he have to do that? That's the question you need to be asking.
Yeah. So I don't blame him fully, but
well,
I get where you guys are coming from. You know what? Just let it go and let it be. You know the Beatles? Let it go.
Well, I can guarantee you he's listening, and if he was a man of his word, he'd be up here trying to defend himself.
And 2
Yeah,
things.
please come
One,
up,
Alexis
Wire,
B.
because
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, no, 2 things. One, it's actually Let It Be, the song. And then 2,
I know.
you can't let shit go when there's defamation and slander absolutely fucking everywhere that is uncalled for and it is absolutely untrue.
And there are children that are in jeopardy from this that are totally innocent.
I wasn't around for any of that, so I don't know.
Oh, and also,
So,
Alexis, I have
ignorance
given him the chance. And when he came up, all he did was scream, lose his shit, couldn't prove nothing, didn't want to say anything, kept calling me a fat bitch, a whore, a cunt, all this other shit.
Not my Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should go back and watch. What was it?
Some of us heard it.
I'll pull up the copy stream right now.
Yeah.
Remy will let you hear it. You couldn't even understand anything but the cuss word.
Yeah, it was terrible. I tried, and I let him. I was like, well, come up and tell me then. Come on up here. Say, you know what I'm saying? Tell me where the timestamp is. I asked him in chat multiple times. I'm not doing your work for you, fat bitch, all this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if you have a point to prove, tell me what the point is. I'll show the proof.
And I was in chat in Arky's that night he went off at the poker game.
Uh-huh. And it was, he started attacking somebody in chat and then claimed.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is he worth it?
Well, when he starts that kind of trouble, you got to stop it.
What do you mean? Is he worth it?
Is the stress worth it? Like talking
I don't
about
give
it?
a fuck.
He's the
I'm
one
not-
who's doing the stress and igniting this in the community, Alexis.
I'm not stressed over it.
Like
I'm upset.
I'm not sitting here and like trying to point fingers at you or whatever. But right now, you're carrying some really heavy water for him, and it's not gonna fly. Like he has already crossed way the fuck too
I'm
many
not
lines with
carrying
way the
heavy
fuck too many
water. I'm just
with
saying,
people.
like, you got to get your priorities. Like, is someone that you've never met on YouTube that's going to be psycho and you're ahead?
Yeah, but
This
he
is
has
not
the
my-
psycho that is calling
This is not
authorities
my-
that is affecting family.
I was on Motor City's live stream when the cops called him.
Yeah,
he got
me
off.
too.
He got off the live stream and took a phone call from the cops.
Yeah, I
it
was there too.
freaking-
Why would
it
he
was real.
do that?
Because
He's malicious. Because he's not a good person. He has bad morals and bad principles. He's not a good person.
He's bad in his heart. He doesn't have much.
That's so weird to me because I hate
Because
people that
That's
are
how
so.
a narcissist manipulate people. They
I
make
know.
you their friend and then they
I was
own you
married to
through
one
the
for
emotions.
25 years. I know what a
Alexis,
narcissist
I'm an
is.
empathetic person too, but there is a line.
So
I know. I was
I'm gonna
married to
I'm gonna
one
I'm
for
gonna I'm gonna
25
play
years.
this real quick. This is the right around the time when Wire came up on Charlie's stream the other day when she did her coffee conversation, which she went through Harley Dad's stream and went and picked apart and debunked every single point that people were making about the whole entire ordeal. Okay, so just for context, y'all, here we go. If you're okay with that, Charlie.
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Remy.
Fucker. Wow. Well, what do you think of me then, there, Wire? Oh shit, that's me. Aren't you the one that was going around calling my sister Arkansas a cunt and shit?
Yeah, and he lied about that. I proved it this morning. Showed every one of that young lady Aya's fucking hold on just a minute. Okay, Wired, come on up here. Let's go.
The truth, bitch.
Tell me that little bitch boy, you little bitch boy, you bitch, you liar. Tell me the timestamp, I'll play it. Prove me wrong. Tell me because you can't, because it ain't there.
Watch second by second. Hold on, I've got audio coming from somewhere. Okay, watch it second by second. Even Harley Dad, right after Amy comes up, they both admit that he said it to her, and they're like, "Oh, it's just a joke." Go watch that part. Go watch the whole thing, second for second, minute for minute. You're missing it because you're skipping around. You'll find it. Watch it second for second. Stop skipping around and watch the entire fucking thing for yourself. You lazy fuck. Go find the information yourself. You lazy fuck. You're too lazy to watch the whole fucking thing. You watch it second for second. You watch the whole thing, not just clips. Because you're a fake fucking lying ass bitch. That's why you are a fucking cunt, and you can go fuck yourself because I've got the proof. And now, because of you, I'm going to go through it second for second, and I'm going to show every fucking word, and you're going to eat your words because you're a fucking lying ass bitch. Now go fuck yourself. Watch the entire thing second for second, you lying ass.
And might I add
This is-
that he dropped himself. I did not kick him.
And this is after she went through an hour of breaking down the quote unquote worst moments from the stream and disproved everything. She brought the receipts and showed them.
Yes, she did.
This is an unhinged individual who honestly, he needs to go to an insane asylum if we still had them. Like it is wild, unhinged, dangerous shit. He's called the law on people for very, very, very little things. He's used the word abused for getting a 10-second timeout and then dropping, like calling people cunts, calling people bitches, just being and privately texting them over and over and over again. Malicious, harmful shit. Throwing accusations at Harley Dad, G2K, and God knows how many other people that were just there hovering on the panels from the other night over at Harley Dad's. This dude is a menace to society whenever he feels even momentarily slighted, and every person will become a target to this guy.
And he
doesn't care.
He comes in with different names when he needs to, too. So you don't know it's him. He don't want you to know. Nobody that has anything to hide does that.
Also, he kept throwing, DJ Electra's name into shit.
Yes.
And other people, and they asked him not to do that. And he kept doing, he does that shit. When you ask him to leave you alone, like CFM Queen, when she was in that chat this morning, she was talking and taking up for Alexis, they're friends and they're cool with each other. And all she asked him to do was stop, don't, leave me alone. And he continuously does that to women. When I was talking to him today on, you can ask people that were there up there at Arky's house that night. Marissa was there. I was speaking to him in a good tone. I did not call him out his name. I was telling him he was wrong for blowing up like that, calling those women those names and talking to them like that. And he should apologize because it wasn't that serious and you don't need to speak to ladies that way. Well, that's when he said they wasn't ladies, that they were cunts, they were bitches, they were this, they were that. If you don't humble down to him and agree with everything he says and does to you, he's going to do that bullshit to you.
He's going to go after you, yes. Especially if you're a woman.
He thinks you're beneath him if you're a woman. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to stand up for the women in this community. And I'm not going to allow that abuse to go down. And the way he talked to Miss Marissa and Arky that night, you can ask anybody here the next day when I spoke about it. I played the clip of what I said to him exactly. I didn't call him a bitch boy until after he called me a fat cunt. And he called me a fat bitch. And I could suck his dick and all this other shit he said. Right? I didn't say nothing about him until he said that shit about me. And then as soon as Arky blocked him, he started texting Miss Marissa a bunch of bullshit. And Arky said this wasn't the first time that he's talked to her in that manner and crawled her ass over a simple little disagreement or a simple little something. And that abuse of women has to stop. Then the fact that you are sitting there trying to insert yourself in everybody's shit and trying to make it 20 times worse. And you're literally stirring the pot and trying to fuck up people's relationships. They've been friends with people for 5, 6, 7, however long. You're trying to steadily do that and then insert yourself in people's relationships, insert yourself in shit, calling the cops on people, threatening CPS and all these different things, and threatening mothers and fathers and people. It's really fucked up. And as a community, right? When you see somebody doing something like that, you have to band together. You have to step up and say something because you can't allow that. What if, let's say, right, we have somebody in the community who has underlying mental health conditions, and this person gets in contact with him and they think he's a nice person. They start texting him and they trust him and they believe him. And then his shit, let's say they have a disagreement, he starts doing to them what he's doing to others, and that person unalives themselves. Guess what? We could have stopped that from happening in the first fucking place. If we had just stood up. It takes one time for good people to say nothing and allow it to happen, right? And then to stand up and say, hey, this is a pattern. This is a routine. You keep doing it. And it also could be a point, wire, go get help. You need to go to a therapist. You need help. You need to change. Take responsibility when you do something wrong. Stand in your ish, because what you did to Arky that night was wrong. What you did to Marissa was wrong. The way that you talked to Marissa and Arky behind the scenes is fucking wrong. The way you put that word on G2K's back and put that word on Harley Dad's back is wrong. Would you want somebody to do that to you?
He actually called everybody at Harley Dad's that in chat and panel.
And
we all were
good
on the
people.
list, so he says.
And Alexis, they put you
Wasn't
in
he
that
there?
baby. I
So
don't
he
know
would be
if you
calling
know
himself
that,
that?
sweetheart.
I was in chat.
You know, when you was up there and you were talking about the beer, they put you in that shit. I don't know if you know that, But everybody that was up there that night was called a drunk,
Thank
disgusting
you.
things. I don't know if you
Yeah.
know. I read the text message. Miss Marissa posted more. She ended up deleting the post, but I had saved it, and I on
I
that
have
stream
text, but I
showed
would
it.
never share it. I would never share it. But
Oh, I
at the
know
same
you
note,
wouldn't, but I'm letting you know what was said about everybody, if that makes sense. And what he
yeah.
was spreading and what he was saying.
I
Not
just, I
not
just,
good.
it makes you question anyone, and it sucks because
It
you want to
does.
trust people.
It really does when you accidentally run up on that wrong person and you're so trusting and so sweet. Like Miss Marissa, I said the same thing. How many chances did she give this dude? And she saw him doing bad things because she trusted and she cared and she was trying to do what was right in her mind. And he just kept doing it to her. Miss Marissa, I know you could speak for yourself, but and I'm gonna let you if you don't mind. But how many times did you try to give this man a chance and he just kept like the abusive language?
This last time, I think it was my third time that I said I'm done. But I've given him countless chances. Like
And
that
with-
night on Arkansas, I'm not proud of it, but I hadn't even said a word. I just kind of sat there. And then he started sending me those texts, like just going off on me too. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even say anything. I'm just sitting here. And he was just awful.
And she didn't say anything. She tried to stay out of it to the best of her ability. She was sitting there just chilling. She when I stepped up to the plate, Miss Marissa stepped back and she didn't say a fucking word. And
Well,
he
she
started
also-
saying abusive language to her. For what reason, Miss Marissa? There was none. You didn't do anything.
And she looked shocked. She sat there looking shocked.
I was shocked. I wasn't shocked. It was crazy.
Well, I will say, like, this morning I woke up and I was on like 5 hours sleep and I have this appointment for rehab. I've been a week clean, obviously, for alcohol. Anyway, so I didn't need to hear fuck you and fuck this and fuck that because it's a trigger, right? But I didn't cave. But I'm kind of pissed off. I'm trying to take care of myself.
You
Well,
take
don't
care
let
of
it-
you and
Yeah.
don't let it bother you. Okay.
Don't let it make it bad for you, Alexis. Just take it as a step as learning.
Like, I couldn't walk. I was in the hospital 3
I know.
times.
That's why you can't let people manipulate you and make you fall backwards. Stand up strong and go forward.
You got this, Miss Alexis. And if anybody
Yes.
tries to, like, let's say he does start texting you terrible things, just block him and move forward. You know what I'm saying? I'll
But
be the
B's
strong
always
one.
been there for me. B's always been there for me. So for him to say F you, I woke up to that text and I was like, what?
You know, he
Who
just,
said
you know,
what? Where? And then Wire was texting me. He was being polite and nice. I'm not going to say anything otherwise, but I was just like, where do you step into this picture? I don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, where did this, who said
Well,
what?
There's two people in common there. B, that you know and trust, and Wire, that would want to manipulate you. So there's your answer.
and technically he should have never texted you about anything to do with you and B because that's between you and B. I wouldn't do that.
No,
You know
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
either. I wouldn't either.
Like even if I knew B was upset,
Well,
I'd
no,
let
it's
y'all two
because I was
deal with
in
that.
MCF. I was in MCFs and I was like, who said what? Because I woke up at 10 o'clock, or sorry, 8:30, and I saw the text, F you and F that. And it's not like B to say that. So I was like, what the hell happened last night?
Well, that's why I came up and
neutral.
told you that it was a restream, and that's
I
probably
know.
how it got
And
confused.
you fixed it. Trust me. B called me. We talked about it. We're fine.
That's good.
We
That's all
figured
that
it.
we care
Yeah.
about, to tell you the truth, because that person, now that other people are starting to see it, they're not going to be able to use. That's the reason I want to do this space, so they can't use that manipulation tactic. So they can't do these things to hurt people. So they'll be able to point it out and go, "Hey, you're not going to do me like that." It's to protect the community at large, to show, hey, this is a pattern. And to, sometimes we have to be the bad guy, and I don't mind being the bad guy, to make sure that other people don't get hurt, other people don't get abused, other people don't get pulled into the bullshit, and their lives get ruined or something happened to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind showing the truth so that other people can make up your mind. If you like the person, you like the person. I'm not going to tell anybody not to. That's their choice, right? But I'm going to show you the facts, and then that way you could use it. Here's the thing. When you know a person's pattern and their routine, you can
Patterns and behaviors.
Yeah, then you can say, hey, this right here is a red flag. I need to watch out for myself. I'll keep you at arm's length. You know what I'm saying? And so people don't stick their hand in that cage and keep getting bit by that snake.
I'm not saying what he did is okay. Where I draw the line is where when there's families that got children, little children involved that are at stake. That is wrong. I don't understand why a person would try to even do that to somebody for no reason at all.
Even on YouTube, to use people in the middle as collateral damage, just to
that shouldn't be done either.
Especially children.
No.
I hate to jump in here real quick, but I got to go be a bad dad and pick my son up from school, so I'll be back later.
Okay.
Go be the baddest dad ever.
Wait, it's only 2 o'clock. Okay. What time is it for you?
My son's it's noon, but he's in college.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
My daughter's supposed to come down today.
Tell the game I send my love from AT Charlie. But no, like one of the reasons why I do want to do this Friday is because if he would have left it alone, if he had not attacked CMF Queen this morning, if he had just like leave people alone, I would just be like, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone, right? But he is not stopping. He is progressing and getting worse.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming a problem. Like when you attack CMF, like everybody knows CFM Queen. She don't do shit like that.
No.
Like you attack somebody for no fucking reason just because she's a woman.
I've never seen her go off on but maybe 2 people, and they deserved it, and that was long ago.
No, she does it in a jolly way. If she does, she doesn't.
Well, I remember a long time ago. This was like 3 years ago. Somebody went at her personally over her family, and she got down with them, and she had the right.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm gonna say this, Miss Marissa, when that situation happened with her, I told, and you can ask this the next day, I said, I won't be up on Miss Marissa, because I saw him over your panel that next day, like he acted like nothing happened, like nothing at all. I said I won't be up on panel when he's up there. I'd be up there to support you, but I can't be around him because I know I'm gonna open my mouth and I'm gonna say something, because I didn't care about an apology to me. I wanted the apology said to Arky and you, because neither one of you women deserve that kind of abusive language. Neither one of, and you know what I'm saying? And Miss Marissa, how nice are you to this person? And they just keep on doing it. I'm like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And then this newest situation, putting that word on anybody's back and knowing they have children, and you could put those, people don't understand how the foster care system is, right? A lot of kids get unalived. Those are no games to play. You're playing with children's lives. You may not like the adult, right? But you're fucking with somebody's kids at this point. You're fucking with somebody's children's lives. That could be, what if, let's say, CPS got a wild hair up their ass and they did take the kids. And let's say the kids get put in a situation where they're abused, SA'd, or unalived. You're playing with an innocent person's life at that point.
Exactly, Charlie. That's where I drew the line.
Like there's certain lines you don't cross, and if you listen to him enough, you'll see a pattern also of abusive language towards women and trying to use women as like, let's say Miss Pat, I'm gonna use you for example, knowing this is totally falsified. If in case you and Wired had a thing back and forth and you didn't really like him like that, right? And you just said, I just want to be your friend. I'm cool with you. And then he would either pull, well, you're a fat bitch. I didn't want to be with you anyway. That kind of thing. We've seen those dudes. Or, now I'm going to go off myself because you don't want to be with me, and try to make you feel bad and goad you into being in a relationship. Or, just start doing a smear campaign against your name all in chats and doing shit like that because you didn't reciprocate those feelings. He's that type of person.
Yes, he has been known to do that.
See, that's the sad part. I don't even know his past and I can call that shit out.
There you go.
Because when you can see a pattern, it's there. It started for me, the pattern that when I started seeing it was the night of Arky's stream. Because before then, I'd never heard about the other stuff that he did. Nobody told me, right? And I saw it from there. Because when you use that kind of abusive language, it kind of shows who you are as a person. When you're automatically going to jump off the porch on somebody over a 10-second timeout and call them a cunt, a bitch, and all these other things, you have explosive anger disorder. And just because I didn't agree with him and said he was wrong, you get what I'm saying, and said you need to apologize, then he started calling me out my name when I was actually just trying to tell you the truth. And if you don't want to stand in your ish, that's a big red flag, because if I do something wrong and I hurt somebody, I'm gonna go, hey, I did something wrong, I'm sorry, and I'm going to change that behavior. I'll never do it again. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to mean it from the bottom of my heart, but I'm going to stand in it because I did it.
There's a thing called a pathological narcissist, and it's a profile, and he fits it.
Yeah, the other day, Remy, I got to tell you this. Remember when he was up on your panel today and I was trying to be so good?
Yes, ma'am.
And he was sitting there talking about the DCMI. And then I was thinking to myself, well, why don't you use the DCMI to diagnose your damn self and get you some help?
I do seem to recall that. I
was thinking that. I didn't say it. I was thinking. I was being so good because of my respect for you, right? I was super pissed at him time for what he did to Arky and Miss Marissa. But because I respect you so much, I didn't want to start no shit or no drama in your chat. But then when he brought it up, the only thing I said in chat to him was that he was a liar. Because he did start talking about it and whatnot. But I said, well, you're a liar. I was there. I know what I saw with my own two eyes. And he kept thinking that, oh, I'm just going to take Arky's side. No, if Arky had been wrong, I would have told her she was wrong. Right?
This was before that I knew anything else. And then you had started trying to explain some of the stuff in the background. I was just like, okay, that's weird. Like, and then the situation was left in my hand, and I was still up on panel, and I was still trying to bring people up and talking with people, and just like it. I don't know if I responded in the correct way in that immediate moment because of all of the other activity that was already going on. But I appreciate you telling me that in the background. Also, shout out to James Ottawa. I will not have a tickle fight with you. I'm sorry, James. It's just not going to happen.
I wasn't gonna bring it up in your chat. I just wanted you to know why I wouldn't hit your panel. I didn't want you to feel like, why isn't Charlie hit my panel? Because I know she loves me, and I wanted you to know that it was not because of you, right? I was like, it's not because of you. I don't want you to think it's ever because of you, because and why I'm being kind of standoffish or a little like you didn't see me say hey to him at all in that chat. I didn't talk to him. I didn't say because I was considered. That's the way I pass and go or be cordial. If I don't like you, I'm just not going to talk to you, and I'm going to ignore you like you're not even there.
Sure.
And that's the way I was thinking about it in my mind. And if he had never brought it up, I wouldn't have said anything. But he kept, and even when you asked him to stop because you didn't want the drama, right? He kept on and on and on. I stopped. We were talking about something totally different. I forgot what the fuck we started talking about. But I think I started talking about cake in chat because y'all know I'm bad about pulling out. I want cake. I don't eat enough cake. I tell you the truth. I get cake once or twice.
Well, you won't have to worry about that from now on. He is no longer allowed over at my channel. Period. End of story. Like full stop. And all the people up here on this panel and who have been up on this panel today, and the majority of the people that are in the chat. No, I'm good with you guys. But once you start getting into that malicious level of shit, no, like absolutely fucking not.
Charlie, I want to say thank you for having me up. Thank you. I got to go split some wood. We got a blizzard coming.
Oh, yeah, we're getting some delivered tonight or in the morning.
And Lewis, I hope my text makes sense now.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so just wanted to clear that up. I didn't have time. I've been busy. I got to go do a lot of stuff and get ready.
Yeah, same.
When are you next going live, beautiful Marissa or Mr. Remy?
I'm sorry. What was the question? I think my headsets were acting up. What'd you say?
When are y'all next going live so that I can make sure I'm there with bells on? You don't know whenever you
that-
feel it.
Yeah, like I usually try to go live whenever I see panels that are like maybe have questionable people on, or if I don't see any panels, sometimes I'll just go live and be like, it's a good time to do it. Open the place up so we can get some people going and talking and things like that. But Marissa, she goes live on Saturdays. Do you know?
Saturdays, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, she always does it on
Yeah.
hubby day. I catch her when she does get to do her daytimes, thank God. And that night I just happened to be up, Miss Marissa. And
Yeah,
so
that
that's
was
why you called me
rarely.
that late. Yeah, I don't stay up that late. But do y'all know if anybody's live right now where we can send everybody over there?
Let me take a quick peek.
Because
I'm
I am fixing to
unsure.
get off in a minute, because y'all know I do my little 2 hours, sometimes a little longer. Fuck around, find out. I'm going to have to get prep for it, because it may be a little bit longer than normal, because there's a lot of people who are victims.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh, G2K said he going live in 20. got it set
Oh
up?
shit!
You got it set up, Bubba? Is it going to be on the main page or the backup page? That's all I need to know.
Very likely the backup page. Very likely. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else at this moment in time. But yeah, G2K, if you go live, I'll stop over there for a short little bit. Yeah, let's
Me
go.
too.
Hey, you get that live link up, and we'll
Yeah, I'm just waiting on it to show up so I can share it in chat. You know what I'm saying?
yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Will I be sharing? Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll share the link. Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I? G2K is my brother. Yeah, I'll definitely share that link out.
Yeah,
Miss
I will
Alexis
too.
is back. Hey, Miss Alexis.
Thanks for having me up, Charlie.
Huggies, Miss Marissa, and thank you for coming up,
Huggies
because I know
you.
sometimes you be
I'm here.
busy.
Hi. Marisa,
Cheers, Marissa.
Marisa.
Bye.
Keep
Cheers.
leaving
I'll see y'all at G2K.
like a West Side Story.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
What are you
Cheers.
doing, Marisa? Are you eating
we're
eggs
getting-
and breakfast?
Getting off for a moment so that she can go pee like 30 times in the next 20 minutes, and then go over to G2K's,
Yeah.
which is where we will be migrating to in just a
Alright.
short little bit.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on that live. Are you doing like me? Keep refreshing, waiting on the live to pop up, Remy?
Yeah. Why you gotta call me out like that, Charlie?
We're waiting on the live link to pop up to where he sets it up so we can push it in chat so everybody can raid. And we can go from an MCF raid to a Charlie raid. So y'all can put on there MCF/Charlie raid. Because MCF started the raid. You know what I'm saying? Charlie's carrying it on. And so we got to give MCF his flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we can't leave him out of that. We got to put MCF /Charlie raid.
There goes my earbud.
Yeah. And small shout out to MCF. I don't go over there anymore, but I saw him go after a creep that was over at Marissa's, and got to give respect. Like you call out the bad actors and you call out those creepos. So cheers,
Thank you,
MCF.
MCF, for that, because
Hmm.
we as good men and women have to stand up when we see creeps and terrible shit, and we got to call that shit out. And kitty cam. let me look, kitty cam, y'all.
But I'll go ahead and do this for people. This is G2K's fun chill out hangout
He's all
channel. He says it's up. I'm looking for that refresh.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Where's it?
There it
at?
is. I got it.
Why can't I see it? What the hell? Thank you for posting it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. So the first link is to his actual channel, and the second one is to his live that he'll be doing. The quote unquote only 1 hour.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Me and Remy both caught it. We'll see.
And also, just one more time, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button, because if you need some more love in your life, Charlie will send it to you.
Charlie got your back.
Yep. And Yeah, I remember that time. I thought I had give CFM a mod, but she does now. Just saying. Yeah, you do now. I thought I had did it before, and I was like, "Girl, what happened to your blue jacket?" And she's like, "I never had one." I don't know. I was just getting her mixed up with somebody else, I guess, that day. I was like, "What the hell? I thought I already gave you one." But yeah, we're gonna go over there to G2Ks. We're gonna have us a good time over there. He says only 1 hour. But thank y'all for being here today. Bring me Miss Alexis. Any last words to the people that you might want to say?
I love you long time.
Love you, Miss Alexis.
Try to spread love wherever it is that you go. Life is really, really short. You never know when it's going to be somebody.
We'll all be okay. It'll be okay. Right?
Well, we'll see. But no, life is really short, and you never know when it's going to be.
I came up here asking about TPR.
I love you so much. Just let me get this out, please. All right. Yeah, life is really, really short. You never know when it's going to be your last day or the last day of somebody else.
Live a kitty dream. Live a kitty dream. Look at that. To be a cat.
Cheers.
Love you, Rudy.
Right?
Love you too, Charlie. Cheers, Alexis.
Be lazy like a cat. Yeah. See?
Meow.
But,
meow.
Meow.
I'm fixing to do the outro and everything. So please remember to wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. We don't need you walking around here with ass face. Please make sure you brush your teeth and gargle, bitches. We don't need you walking around here with halitosis spread. Please wipe till the brown is gone. We don't need you walking around here with dingleberries and shit stains in your drawers. Please go take a shower, motherfucker. Soap and water is your best friend. Deo for the bio. And don't forget that cologne is not a substitution for deodorant, okay? And soap and water. Wash your asses, people. I love y'all. See y'all at GTKs. Bye.
See ya.
My cat is totally like, what the fuck?
The TUPELO, I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUPELO. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go from the TUPELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUPELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still. Crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them rubberheads that be stanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue war promising OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, saw blue a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the TUPELO, I'm reppin' my